Hello, everybody, and welcome to saveVSgames presents um, the the Floating Fortress, a Kobold Pirate one-shot. I remembered what I called it. Um, so we are doing a one-off here, mostly to have me fall on my face in Foundry in front of everybody after spending some time learning how to do it, and I figured it'd be a good adventure to have some fun with, regardless of how it goes. So, if there's technical issues, I apologize. But we're gonna try to I'm not even sure if people can hear me right now. So, if it works out, then that's good. So, we're gonna start today's adventure by describing a little bit about, I suppose, this floating city you're seeing here. Um, Over time, it started out with this one ship, obviously, in the center. This larger ship here is it looks to be actually an airship. It's slightly damaged. The fins and stuff don't quite work right now. It needs a lot of repairs, but it has the potential to actually fly. And as part of this journey, you never know. Uh, but one of the things that our new players here have. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get you guys a view of. There we go. A view of the city from above. So our players have shown up on this little dinghy here again. They basically are a group. There's a group of kobolds that live on a floating island of pirate ships. That whenever the seas get a little bit um, tumultuous, they end up putting all the ramps on the ships. There's quick ways to rope all the docks on. You can, basically in 15, 20 minutes, these guys are back to sailing as an armada together onto whatever they see in the horizon, kind of thing. And the island has sort of become uh, a trades good vulture in a way. And whenever you see a ship that's either been attacked or anything like that, you definitely don't do the first attacks usually. It's more of a go in after the fact. You see something sunken and there might be something good there, but occasionally you have to put up a fight. And but most of the time, yeah, it's like a technique of trying to run away and stay alive. And none of you really actually wanted to be pirates to begin with. And no kobolds actually owned these ships to begin with. But a long time ago, who knows how long, some kobold slaves rebelled and became pirates. And so this man standing on the dock in front of you here, or man, this kobold, it'll be here. Yeah, here we go. This guy is known as Cap'n Ko, and he is sort of bringing you guys through your orientation today, um, letting you, what's the problem here? Give a second here. Oh yes, sea dogs, sea dragons. We're gonna be going through an orientation today, making sure you know what's going on. I've heard a few of you slacking, not doing your jobs and stuff. We've probably got a mission to get sent out later today, and I don't want to have nobody coming back and well, I want my ship back. Let's just say it that way. So if you're taking that ship out, that's fine. But later on, I want you to make sure you get back on this guy. Make sure you bring it back, because or else we're gonna have to hunt you down. Okay? No more of that happening. So, and he kind of unlike the rest of you, you notice he has some wings, and he is able to flap up onto this deck up here and get himself situated in front of you. And he's like, "Okay, follow me. You should be able to use your arrow keys to walk if you've selected your token." And
Yeah, Cap.
yeah, everybody's good. Okay, so there are, as you can see, some little traps on this here. Um, this deck. I don't know if you can see them, but they are openable and closable. And so if you double click on one of those, you can then go through said trap or said doorway and continue your way down into the ship. So do that now if you like, and he will wait until you all funnel down into the next level down, and you guys are now in the sub-level of a ship here, right? And oh, he's down here with you. Okay. So yeah, make sure you get your bearings about you, walking around and all that. If you need to go up and down, if you're having a problem, you can right-click your token and then change the elevation. On the left-hand side, you should see a 0 or a -10. If you change that to a 10, your token will pop up again, and you'll be able to see it no matter what. Does that make sense?
Aye, Cap.
So changing your elevation manually is a backup to actually having the game properly work it for you. Alright? So, if you don't know where you are or you're underneath the ship somewhere for some reason, just make sure you come back up manually. Alright. Now, and he's like, follow me, and he's passing by all these ballistas and things. You can see that the ships are fairly well outfitted. They are. He's like, this will be your vessel for the journey today. It's the fighting pit vessel, as you know. And he walks down the embankment. Oh, I guess I gotta switch mice. Gonna have to do it like that. Yeah. Okay. So he's walking. Make sure you get your bearings about this ship, and if there's any questions you have on it, then you let me know before you end up having to take it out, because that's what you're gonna be doing today. You can see that ship on the horizon now, eh? And he looks and shows you guys to the east or whatever. Let's say you do see just in the distance there is some sort of a vessel. Looks like it's headed in towards you. It's like, we don't want to be surprised or nothing, so you're going to be getting out there, mate. It hasn't been moving. That's the thing. So we've stopped the armada here. We've blocked everything off, and that ship in the distance appears to be, well, hopefully it's scuttled. And then you can all, get whatever's there and earn your keep here, right? That's how we do it. I don't know. Some of you look new, so I'm just making sure everybody knows what's going on. So, if you end up coming back empty-handed, I mean, don't come back, right? I'm not here to feed you. You feed yourselves, you bring back to the community, you bring back my ship in one piece as well, or else don't come back. So, as you know, this ship has this one's actually equipped with a little bit of a fighting pit arena type thing in the bottom, in the basement, and he goes down to check that out with everybody. And if you want to train your skills and whatnot on the open seas, you can do that here. There's some obviously some cots and stuff in the back and whatnot. Yeah, you'll figure it out. All right. And he goes back upstairs. And it's like, from here we can go a number of different ways. I'd like to show you the main ship though, for sure. And if you walk with the arrow keys, sometimes it's better for changing the elevation for you. Or else sometimes you have to do it manually. Oh, there I am again. I didn't mean to be there twice. Okay. Oh, we're on level 1 now. No, level 2. Yeah. So level 2 up there. This is where I hang out most of the time. I'm 20 feet up, and I'm at the steering wheel here of the ship, and you can basically see how important my job is and how important I am. So, any questions so far? How we doing?
Boss, got good.
I heard a sea beer open.
I have a question, Cap. I'm still stuck downstairs. I can't get up.
Oh, well, have you tried right-clicking your token and looking on the left side, put a
Hmm?
number 20 in there, and then hit enter?
Ah,
How's that doing for you?
there you go. It's a miracle, Cap. I'm outside. Thank you.
That's a pirate trick, eh? Good old pirate tricks. Okay, so down
good.
here, one of the things that I would like all you to know as well is there's this cargo area as well you can travel down to over when you get through this. Oh, the reason I'm not going down is because I'm not at the right elevation yet. I have to be at 10 feet down, and then I can walk down the stairs properly. There we go. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm okay, stream. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to get us down to the sub level. So if everybody wants to go down to -10 on their tokens, then I'll just show you that. Okay. So down in the -10 sub level here, we have this nice little ship that we can scuttle out if we need to, right? So it's a bit of an escape hatch or whatnot. Let's hope we never need it, but I always show new people if occasionally sometimes we need to run quickly. We're working on getting this ship actually flying worthy, so we could just pick that ship up potentially. I don't know. There's a lot of options here. I'm a new captain. I'm working on it. What can I say? We are gonna need a few new pirates roles filled around here. What do you all say? What are some of your specialties? Why don't you give me a rundown of what you do, and then I can properly assign you some tasks. Why don't we start with you? Who's the first one? Who's my first kobold? Adra, Star Chaser, I think it was. What, something about Star Chasing?
Yeah, that would be me. I can turn into animals, and I know some magic.
Animals. You could turn into.
I followed the stars, and that's how I got here. I just followed the stars.
All right. Well, sounds like a navigator to me. Here, and he fishes around in his stuff, and he pulls out a rod and he hands it to you. It's like that's an anchor, and you've received an immovable rod. And
Okay.
there is a small button on the side where by engaging that button, you find it is impossible to move the rod. So, who's up next? We got Barrowin. What does it say here? I don't know. Barrowin?
Araran.
Oh, right. I'm gonna head up to plus 10 feet. How's that? So then we're all on the same level on the ship here. We can all hang out like pirates do, eh? So Barrowin, what's your specialty?
Well, boss, I ain't special yet, but one day I'm gonna be a bronze dragon, and then I'll be really special.
Yeah, well, I'll be a black dragon first. Wings. Sorry, I get a little proud of that sometimes. You know how it is. Us nerds.
I can do okay with a little stabby. I got my crossbow. I got magics too.
All right. Magics too. Huh?
I'm a good swimmer.
Let's see here. Why don't we give you the well, what are you? Good swimmer. Okay, we'll give you the he pulls out this like breathing apparatus type thing. It looks like half gas masky, very. I want to say duct taped, the medieval version of duct tape together, but it seems like it works. It's like something that could potentially let you breathe underwater when you're wearing it. Well, yeah, that should work if you need to, dive down for anything. You can take that. What else we got here? There's Gemini cricket. Cricket? What?
Gemini Cricket, at your service. I see you have wings, and then Gemini also seems to levitate 10 feet up off the ground. And at the same time, water or rain starts falling in a 30-foot radius all around you guys. I'm actually fairly well known in my
Whoa, that's impressive.
well renowned from my part, where we are often on boats, and I have magic that relates to boats and oceans and water and all sorts of things to keep a boat, the people on the boat, well and safe.
That's pretty convenient, eh? Being that you're on a pirate ship now. So,
being that,
why don't we, let's see.
very first matey sort of thing.
You can already fly.
I don't mean.
So.
I didn't say I could. Well, look.
So we're gonna. How about this? He pulls out a little dagger, and he hands it to you. And he's like, "Enjoy that." It's a. The boys have been getting a little carried away with it and doing drinking games and such. Just make sure you don't cut yourself with it, or you might start telling your deepest, darkest secrets. Just shouting them out loud. It's kind of dangerous around a pirate ship. So yeah, just it's an interesting weapon, but in the hands of someone like you, there's gonna be some fun around here, I'm sure. All right. So,
thank you so much.
Oh yeah, no problem. So who do we have here? Jaws. Oh, that's okay. I know why you're called Jaws.
My captain.
What's your specialty there besides like eating?
Murder.
All right. Why don't I give
Murder
you...
and climbing. I'm a simple man. Murder and climbing.
Murder and climbing, eh? Okay. Well, I have this bottle that sometimes the cook uses it to make us all think dinner's better than it is. But basically, you can put different things in it, and it smokes. So if you're climbing around, it can push the smoke around the whole ship, and everybody can benefit from it potentially. So anything that's within a range of it, it's constantly smoking, depending on what you put in it. So it's what you call an ever-smoking kind of bottle thing, sort of.
All right, Captain. Climbing, murder, and smoking.
That's perfect. All right, who's last here? We got one more. Kiddo.
It is I, Captain Quito the Suave, at your service. He does like this elaborate bow, and his little plume hat actually falls off. He's like, oh, picks it up, back on. I am swashbuckling bard extraordinaire at your service. And he kind of like waves his hand like this mage hand, kind of like taps you on the shoulder. See, distraction is the name of the game.
Well, that's a good one. All right. Well, you came out of nowhere, and that's handy when you're up against it. So why don't I give you this? And he pulls the last thing out of his pouch, which is another pouch, and it's kind of got a strange pattern on it. It's it's like it's kind of, well, it's not heavy, but and he passes it over. It's about 15 pounds, and it's what you call a bag of holding. And inside,
Much obliged.
Do you open it up or look inside at all, or?
Yep, he just eagerly just opens it up and looks in.
It's full of cannonballs and kegs of dynamite, or kegs of
Oh.
gunpowder.
Oh, Captain! It's like my birthday! Ah, thank you.
Make
Just like a
sure,
little elaborate bow again. His hat falls off. He picks it up again.
just be careful with that. You know, make sure you don't, rip it or nothing like that. It could go badly.
I should guard it with my life. He just like puts it around his shoulder.
Captain, I took the plug out of the bottle.
Well, there's nothing in it right now. You have to put
Oh,
something
good.
in it.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, and then it'll smoke with that thing. Like, for instance, one time I had a potion of healing kind of thing, and I put that in there, and for a round or two, couple seconds sort of thing. Everybody in the area sort of benefited from it. So it's a neat little thing.
I'm gonna put a gold coin in it.
Okay. I don't think anything happens. Does it? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Does anybody know the mechanics of putting a gold coin in an ever-smoking bottle? No, it has to be a potion or a solution, a magical thing, or else it doesn't do anything magical with it. It does make, for instance, when you put your finger too close to the edge of it, it sort of takes some of the organic material and starts smelling a little bit like burnt finger. It's sort of a constantly burning apparatus that the metal doesn't really smoke. It doesn't heat it up enough. It's not a forge.
Dang it.
So, any questions? You guys need any more assistance before I kick you out of here and make you check out what's going on over there? Because we gotta figure that out pretty soon here. I'm worried.
Of course not. We are here to do a job and do a job well. Let's get to it.
All right,
Yes,
sounds
Captain.
like a plan to me then. If everybody's ready, you've seen your ship over there. I'll, you get back over there, and I'll make sure these guys get off of it. And so he's pointing to the ship down right below here. If you hold your thing, you can ping. Hold your left click in, you can ping. So yeah, that's the ship right there, and you guys will be taking off from there. And those other kobolds on the ship are helping you out. They're sort of like number 2 first mates and things like that. They've got official titles. Yeah, Cap'n Ko just wants to be the greatest kobold pirate ever. So he's like, make me proud, bring back a lot of good stuff, and and my ship. And he will send you guys off to the next map. Which may or may not be working. I believe it is. Yeah. So on the deck of the ship, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pirates, and the captain's not here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have 5? Yes, we do. Okay. Alrighty then. So as you can see, oh geez, I'm not even showing the stream. As you can see, this ship is sailing through backwards for some reason. Why did it go backwards? Okay, well.
I thought that was just a kobold mechanic.
Where's the fun? Where's the fun in going forwards? I mean,
Exactly.
every ship can go forward. How many ships do you know that can go back? I mean, we're just that good. We're showing off the captain.
This is how kobold sailed.
Exactly.
I'm going to select all of your tokens here, and then just go like this, and then just go like this, and then I should be able to.
Arjo will be standing kind of near the wheel and looking at his man. It's like, this is the right way to go. This is exactly how you sail, right? This is how you do it.
Nice. Okay, so yeah.
Gemini's quickly going up and correcting that whole situation.
And the ship turns about face and everybody is getting oriented properly to travel to the ship in the
Let me run back.
distance. So, technical fun over with. Everybody's oriented properly, but you need to be able to see the tokens properly. There's a couple of little things I gotta get used to doing more. But there we go.
Now it just kind of looks like we're loading. Like we don't have a ship under us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not for me.
I have a ship. I'm just like upside down, but I think I can realign my token.
I will undo all that. I just wanted to move everybody together.
Oh, got it.
It's a token attaching type module where you have to. I'm getting used to it, right?
No worries.
3, 4, 5 people detached from the token. So yeah, you should all be able to move your tokens around now and flip them around and whatnot. So I can actually probably do all of that for you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Good stuff. Okay, so everybody's sailing. You guys are having a good old time. You're free to be pirates.
Hey.
Even though we can clearly see where we're supposed to be going, Arja is still going to be kind of like looking at his charts, just kind of like knowing himself. See, the quickest way to get here is by following this star and going at this direction.
Jimny's gonna kind of be up in the crow's nest, keeping an eye out on the weather and sea conditions, I guess.
Kito's gonna be just flamboyantly practicing the rapier and just drop like then dropping it like, oh shit, and picking it up. Just practicing his moves
Nice.
on the deck.
The weather is very nice. There is a pink sky in the distance. It's probably like just morning for you guys, which is about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Because nobody likes to get up in the middle, nobody likes to be awake in the middle of the day, especially kobolds. So the whole island fortress sort of shuts down from like 10 till 3, and the early risers get up at 3 in the afternoon. And so the sun's still warm, hot, burning your eyes a little bit. It's uncomfortable to stare too far out there, but you get the job done. Huh.
Jaws is going to play with this cannon right here.
Okay. What do you mean play with it?
He's going to like figure out how it works.
All right. It looks like it would take 2 people to load, or it might take you like 30 seconds to use it on your own. 2 people could probably do it in 2 rounds, and with like once every 2 rounds, 2 people could shoot, kind of thing. It would take a little bit extra. One person only has to use the help action to do it, and the other person has to use their whole turn to maneuver and aim, load, pack. It's a old school cannons. No.
Yeah.
Looks like they do quite a bit of damage though. They're nice caliber, and there's 2 cannonballs next to each cannon. So I guess if everybody's done their pirate thinking, like if you want to do anything, you got an hour kind of thing before you get there. Um, sailing isn't the fastest thing in the world. You can see pretty far, but you never quite get there, right? And so you the sun's burning your eyes on the horizon. You guys are kind of just waking up. You got all this information from this captain. You're all kind of new on this barge. You haven't really worked together that much before. Yeah.
Then Jimmy's gonna come down, seeing as the weather is all fine and dandy and the clear sailing conditions. Gemini is gonna come down, and I'm just assuming to the main deck. That's where we are. And say, well, the best thing to do during a new trip with a new crew is to play a drinking game. Really get to know each other and what sort of metal you're made of. Is anyone interested?
Puffs his chest out and goes, "I accept your challenge."
I'm made of scales, not metal.
That's
Well, maybe one
is that a
day.
requirement? I'm not made out of metal either. Okay.
It's a turn of phrase. If you're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be
Oh, I
one
see.
day,
I see.
you might want to know your phrases about metal and gems and things like that. If that's your aspiration, and I think I heard somebody mention somewhere they want to be a golden dragon one day.
Yeah.
So tell us that during our drinking game.
I'm in.
Yeah, let's drink.
Yes, drink.
Everybody roll a d20. Now that drinking has been mentioned, pirates and all.
Before Arja does this, he's going to look at his star charts to determine what kind of an omen, what his day is going to look like, basically.
Nice.
Okay. You said a D20?
Yeah. Everybody roll a
I got a 5. Keto with a 5.
8.
Wow. I got a 5 too.
Hey.
Wow. Isn't 8 gonna win it?
Can I using
An 8 is the highest roll.
no wait no I where is it? Oh, where is it? I have a thing that lets me make a gust of wind. Gust, duh. There we go.
So you're gonna
And
blow the dice after it?
I want to try to blow my dice
No,
to get a reroll.
it wasn't an in-game thing. I was just gonna see who was the most observant on the ship, because there was a basically like an ever drinking bottle, a bottomless jug of rum, and so yeah, one of you grabbed that. I was gonna what was it? Jaws, I believe, one with an 8, or Barrowin and Jaws both had 8. But Jaws was
Rollies.
first. Yeah, I guess roll off. Yeah. Oh, and Barrowin got a 9 there. Okay. So Jaws beat a 9, and it's yours.
Can I? Well, does my gust not kind of not re-roll with my gust? Make my dice.
Well,
No one knows it though.
it's Jen who's rolling a dice, not Gem,
Mm.
not Gemini. So yeah, I was just rolling like a perception check or whatever,
Oh, gotcha.
So you ended up
I lost the bottle.
Mm.
yeah. Sorry, Jaws. So Baron, you have a jug that whenever you open it, there's always rum in it.
Barrow and pour some into my bottle.
Yeah. Just like upside down, watching it come out, trying like licking at it, but in the air, like a dog type thing.
So what happens when you put perma rum in an ever smoking bottle?
Well, roll. You're gonna have to roll on that one. It depends how good the quality of the rum is, and how close you are to the bottle, I guess. So everybody within 30 feet, give me roll. If you, whoever owned the bottle, roll me a D100.
Uh oh.
Oh damn.
58. Yeah. Um. It's like a good schnapps level. Um. You've got. It's not quite. It's definitely stronger than wine. It's not quite great rum, but it's good. So yeah, you all notice pretty quickly actually as the ever smoking bottle smokes out with this smell of just this wonderfully aged rum, and the wood from the barrel you can still like somehow you can taste it in your mouth even though you didn't drink it, and yeah, everybody is currently suffering from the poison condition, and you are all drunk.
It's good stuff.
Instantly too. It's like having like 3 or 4 drinks at once.
Drinking
Just
games.
absorb it into the pores.
Drinking games.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
That was a fun game, but what did we learn?
I think we learned well.
Not to
Lightweights.
give that one, not to give that one any bottle
Yeah.
or all the bottles.
I'll put the lid back on the bottle.
And
Wimps.
stop smoking.
Smoke is bad for you.
And suddenly one of you actually yeah, well, I mean,
Oh.
somebody's going to notice it.
Wait,
Go ahead.
is it still real cloudy once you put the top back on?
It's dissipating. You guys are moving through the sea, so you with the motion of your ocean and the boat, the cloud dissipates as you move.
Okay.
Slowly, but all right. So in the distance, you see all of a sudden, because for a little while there, it's like the ship disappeared, but you were on the right track. So yeah, you're drinking, whatever, it's somewhere out there. But all of a sudden, your ship comes almost too quickly into the path of this half sunken. Okay, come on, Greg. This half sunken ship. And it appears that it's going down more and more every few minutes. This thing might be gone, and there's only a little pocket of air basically holding this thing up, and as soon as that air pocket goes, then it's probably gonna end up sinking.
Has the ship slowed down at all, or
yeah, you guys have
stopped?
been able to come to a stop, but it was like, oh, all of a sudden kind of thing. Everybody's kind of drunk, didn't really notice. Okay, now you're here.
I tuck the endless ball of rum in my bag. I pull out the mask. Who needs this? And I drop it on the deck and dive in.
He just it's like Kita's just like, oh. Kita will grab the mask, just like doesn't want to be outdone, and just jumps off as well. Like,
nice. Everybody else, like you can swim, but if you don't want to go under, you don't have to, or you don't have to come off the ship if you don't want to. So yeah.
Jaws is going to start humming the Jaws theme song and jump into the ocean.
Ardra is gonna take take about 10 minutes or so and kind of look at his charts and think for 10 minutes or so he can ritual cast water walk.
Smart.
Okay.
And he'll
when you're
do it
doing
for
that-
everyone that's still on the boat.
Okay. When you're doing that as well, taking note of the stars and everything, you notice that this is in a strange pocket of what appears to be a void of starlight. Some sort of a triangle, even, that in this area you're feeling an absence of faith.
This is bad. This is not good. No, this doesn't seem right.
So you and Gemini and is that it? Everybody else is in. Oh, Jaws. You three are.
Jaws jumped in.
Oh, you jumped in after singing
Jaws
Jaws.
did.
I jumped in.
Okay.
Jaws jumped in.
So there's
Jaws
3 in the
on.
water, and the 2 people on the boat have water walking. Gotcha. Okay. So the 2 people on the boat with water walking, you can definitely investigate the top of the ship, right? The parts that are just slightly sunken. But you notice as soon as your feet like even touch 3 inches of the water, like you can't go any farther in. So there's only a few feet of the top of the ship that you can actually explore. That being said, it's still explorable. And the rest of you start to notice this ship has been here for maybe a few days at the most. Some of the goods that were on it have started to rot, and you've noticed that, for instance, there's blood stains on the deck that are pretty obvious to see. Give me some. Well, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna lick the blood stains to see how fresh they are.
Look for shinies.
Yeah, I look for shinies too.
Okay, you lick the blood stains. What is your medicine? Give me a medicine check, I guess, on that, or survival if you have done this before.
Yes.
He definitely has.
Oh, am I still poisoned?
You are, yeah.
We're all still poisoned. Yeah.
Everybody's until you've gotten what this ship is done. You'll be under that for like an hour at least. Okay.
So a 10.
So with a 10, you can tell this is probably 2 days at the most old. It's only because it's slightly under the water and because of some of the cargo they were carrying that it looks as bad as it does. And the sea is not a kind place to sit for 2 days on the surface. So it's everything's been baking and getting worse and worse.
Baked blood.
Who did something after the licking? I kind of got distracted.
I'm looking
shinies.
for shinies with my
Shinies.
swim speed of 40.
Okay, so as far as shinies go, it seems like there are very few objects on the ship that are like metallic right now. Even the cannons and things like that you'd expect to see on a vessel like this are either missing, or the places where the cannons would be are like destroyed, like somebody crushed the cannon into the ship and it fell through into the ocean, kind of thing. There's nothing shiny around here. It's just it's been either picked over or everything is sort of wooden and stored in some containers or whatever. You got to be diving in underneath and looking through the wreckage and opening up boxes and stuff like that if you want to find anything else.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
Okay. So you open up one of the first barrel you open. Well, give me an investigation check. See how lucky you are.
15.
15. That'll do it. You notice that you pull off what you're hoping might be full of gold or full of some kind of useful thing or something, and it's basically like sand. It starts floating out all around you. It's like barrels full of sand, and it doesn't quite add up unless give me an insight check. It's kind of confusing seeing sand underwater in a barrel, but yeah. Why would you put sand in a barrel?
I said, don't come back empty-handed. I'm gonna see if I've got something that I can wrap or fill a pouch with. So I have some of it anyway.
Yeah, well, there's more than one barrel of this. There's probably, it looks like this whole ship was carrying barrels of this sand, potentially like 40 or 50 barrels, but maybe 10 or so are still intact as the ship has been, destroyed. At this point, you can tell. You could probably you've spent a little bit of time down here. The three of you can give me, actually, all five of you could give me, let's say nature checks or insight.
Nature.
Okay. Disadvantage Jaws. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
18.
Nice. So Jaws and Barrowan, you guys both pick up, and I would say, do I have one from Keto?
Yes. Oh, it didn't pop up, but it was an 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you guys would all know that this texture of this sand, the consistency of it, and Keto, you know right away, actually, because you've just had your hand like in a bag full of it recently, or just when you were sifting through that bag you just received. This is definitely black powder. Lots and lots of black powder. There are the occasional chest of cannonball materials and different. There are spoons and things like that, silver, that are kept, that you could tell that they were probably shoved or going to be shoved into a cannon at some point. Maybe they're expensive, maybe they're not. Who knows? They're definitely shrapnel of sorts. It looks like the ship might have been a human vessel.
Hey guys, look! And he points like the cutlery and all that. It's like, look, I think humans are on this ship. And can he just start like putting stuff in his bag of holding, like the cutlery, the powder, like cannonballs, just like shuffling at him.
Yeah, there's plenty of room in there, but make an intelligence check as you are shoving stuff in, being like, "There's so much stuff here."
This gets greedy.
While he's doing that, can I look for human bodies?
You can, and you do find parts of human bodies. It looks like the occasional arm sitting in a corner, holding on to a railing or something, and it's just rigor mortis on. But the rest of it's just like squished off, completely squished, crushed almost, like not torn so much as just pulverized.
That's a 4.
It's a 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, it seems like this bag holds so much stuff. It's ridiculous.
Knowing that I can't lift one of those powder kegs, I'm gonna keep going into the ship, see if I can find like a captain's quarters or some sort of hidden door or chest or something.
What would be considered the captain's quarters is more of a balcony view now. There's no like quarters left. It looks like from where you can see, it looks like something just sheared half of the room right off. Like it's basically like walking out into a walkout basement or something. All of a sudden it's like there was a room here, and so some of the captain's quarters is gone, decimated, but there is a nook area where there's a little chest in there, and maybe some belongings might be left over, kind of thing. Like you can see like soggy leather clothing, that kind of thing, a hat.
So it's like a clothing chest.
Well, no, there's floating stuff in the room, like a hat, a jacket, and there's a chest. It's a
How
large
big's the chest?
It's about 2 by 3 by
I'll
1.
underarm it and continue on.
Okay. So everybody on the surface, what are you guys doing?
Arja's gonna be kind of walking over the boat and just kind of looking down on the surface of it. Try and see like if like there's like a bunch, if basically trying to get an idea of like what may have happened. Obviously, you can't really see him that much because he's above everything. But
Right. Well, actually taking a step back and having a view from afar is important here. And thinking about it like the view from the stars, looking down on the ship, it gives you the perspective that kind of tells you that this ship has been attacked by a large sea creature. And as it sounded like somebody said something about 2 days ago or something, blood tastes 2 days old. And so yeah, like you know that it's not that far away probably. You don't often move too quickly. They hunt in the same area a lot. So a very, very large sea creature has basically put its arm or tentacle of some sort around this vessel and taken limbs off in the process. Taken half the ship is nowhere to be seen already. So only a matter of time before the rest sinks down to the locker as well.
oh no, this is bad. This is not good. And he's gonna look around for Gemini. Do you know how we can get to the others? There's something around here that I shouldn't be when it gets back.
Do you mean like go down there with them and tell them to come up, or do you mean something like a message?
Do you can you send like a message or something like that? Do we need to go into the water with
I
them?
can. I have this really fun little condition where I form connections to people much too quickly, and I can almost be inside their brain almost instantly. And I can definitely tell them that they need to get their stuff together and come back here.
Would you mind doing that?
Sure. And Gemini will start walking up over where she can see any of her there. Gemini's there. Um, any of the other party members, and we'll just start casting message. It's 120 feet down. That's 120-foot range.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I don't know how far I can see, but however far I can see, if they're farther than that, I have a way to make the distance of the spell twice as
I think
far.
Jaws has been moving around quite a lot, and you pick up on his motion as he's kicking by.
Okay, then the message just to everyone will be, in case you Let me see. Wait. Okay. Cool. Okay. There's no limit on the words. Okay.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, I was just like, oh shit, I don't want to count 30 words. Anyway, just in case, our animal expert up here has warned that something very, very big has been around here very, very recently. You come up or stay down. Let us know what you want to do inside your head.
So you hear that echoing in your head, Jaws, as you are holding an arm of a human.
I will swim up to the surface and go to the edge of the boat and say, "Hey, can you help me out here?"
With the arm? Can I give you a hand with your arm?
I was gonna give you the
Gives him an
hand.
arm.
As you tried to pick me up, I was gonna give you the hand. I'll just put it in between
No, make a
my
deception check. Make a deception check.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you can make an insight
Versus-
check to see if you grab his hand. Okay.
My passive insight is 13.
Wah, wah, wah.
And
Critical
that what?
fail on the deception check. So, yeah, that's a. You
Like
can tell.
the hand is like in the jaws. He's like, "What hand?"
You can definitely tell that's not his hand.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. No. My passive insight is 13. So I didn't know if you wanted me to roll or just use
No, you're
that.
good.
I'll go get Barrowin, and I'll dive back down and start stalking him as he swims through the water.
As he's doing that, I will go find. Is that the last person?
I think that might be
I've just been going as deep into the ship as I can.
Yeah.
So when I see something else interesting, I've got one arm full, so I probably wouldn't come up till I found something for the other arm.
And you can breathe underwater?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say you gave him the other person the mask thing, right? So yeah. Give me a investigation check at disadvantage.
Oh. So I can do message at 240 feet.
Whew.
And it doesn't have to follow any sort of thing. So
I'll take it.
Okay. That is worth D100 times 10 pounds, or not pounds. D100 times 10 gold coins. So you got 590 gold coins on your investigation check coming out of the captain's area in different different bags and pouches and whatnot. And
plus the giant chest thing.
Plus the giant chest thing.
Okay, then I'll make my way back up because my arms are full.
Okay.
I am currently swimming to try to find him down there.
Okay. And
Keto, be right back. Sorry.
what's your passive perception, Ardra?
17.
17. Okay. So being on the deck, and as Gemini is telling these guys about the message and everything like that, and you're still kind of tripped out about the skies and how the stars are telling you something here, you're pretty sure you see the form of a dragon in the sky. Just for a second.
Did anyone else see that?
Keto returns.
Everybody else was distracted and doing stuff, and there was no chance for them to pick that up. For you, with what you were doing and how you were, taking your time there, you picked it up that there's some form of for just a quick second it looked like a shadow was passing over your head, and then where'd that go?
And can Keto be like? Sorry. Can I just be saying that Keto's like up there, like up top, keeping an eye out for things? He's like excited with his loot, but he's just like looking around, like
Yeah,
keeping an eye out on the horizon.
totally. Actually, Keto, you're actually doing that, looking around, doing the whole Captain Morgan's pose,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
looking
Yeah,
out
like
over the horizon. And Ardra, you see him doing that while you look up and see a dragon, and he's like, there's got to be something out there.
It's behind him.
It's right above him, yeah. And so go ahead.
You keep a good look out there. There's definitely something out there.
Don't worry, I got
think I saw something fly over in the sky. It's that, and then whatever did this to the ships. There's something out there.
Keto will slowly look up, see if he can see anything. Like so he squints up, like
Yeah, it's you can't even. It's so bright.
it's so bright. Yeah, he's like, ugh.
It's just like, this is brutal. Like, even maybe in a couple of hours when the sun's down, but it's still like you can see it's red sky. It's it's like, oh man, just like go back to nighttime.
Yeah, he dips his little hat, so he avoids the sunlight, like dips it. Nope.
You could pretend you saw it if you want, but you did not.
I didn't.
Ardra will see that Keto's trying really hard. He'll kind of like take out his star chart for a second and show it to Keto. See if you just kind of look at the stars, and he'll touch his shoulder and cast guidance on him.
Ooh. I guess it's okay. So what's Keto gonna roll here?
I don't know.
It's just on your next ability check, you can add a D4.
Oh, I get it. The default. Oh, just in case. Yeah, all good.
Yep.
Nice. Because I appreciate it. What was your name again?
My name's Ardra.
Oh, appreciate it. He kind of dips his little hat to you as you cast guidance on him.
So emboldened by that, give me a perception check with your guys.
Ah, moment of truth.
Unfortunately, it's still a disadvantage.
Yeah, true. Sunlight.
I'm sorry I got us all drunk. Okay?
Ever drinking bottle.
Wait, so it's sunlight and we're all poisoned? So
Yeah, it's
double
bad.
disadvantage?
Yeah, not good.
Getting delirious, kobolds. Sunstroke. It's no joke. Just as a public service announcement, I'd like to say don't drink rum and then go into a hot tub after playing 4 hours of basketball. It's not a good combo.
Sounds like a bad time.
Yeah. It's where your friends have to call an ambulance and you go, no, I'm fine. It's good times. So that being said, drink responsibly, and unless you're a kobold. And so yeah, you guys notice. I will say, Keto does not see it. Oh wait, did you add your D4?
D4, right?
You just said no, so
I think that'll make a difference. It's pretty bad.
No? Okay. I didn't see your roll, so.
Oh, it's not. It's like the delay to it, but I got like a disadvantage. So it was like 6.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna help. So as the shadow passes over again, Ardra, you notice it, and you're like, see, and
Keto pretends to see it, but he doesn't. Like, yeah, I totally see it. Like, looks around, doesn't see anything.
it appears to be circling, like, a mile in the sky or something. It's quite high up.
It's too bright for Keto. He's too drunk.
The only reason you can see it is because of your druidic ability to, see the stars, look past. The sun is just another star.
True.
Dun dun dun. yeah, there's this creature floating in the sky, and all your friends seem to be somewhat surfacing. Uh, Jaws is still furiously looking around. Actually, Jaws, you see a really large crab, like good eating.
I'm gonna try to get the crab.
Roll an attack on the crab.
I'm gonna try to bite it.
A mouse
No.
grapple. It's weird. I'm not having anything pop up. Did you roll something?
It's taking a really long time if
Oh,
we're
yeah.
rolling
Okay.
D&D Beyond.
Okay, there's the perception check of 6. Wow.
Uh,
Yeah, that's old. Okay, you can
It's
just tell
quite
me.
delayed.
You can just tell me what
D&D
you got.
Beyond
if
is
you-
being like way beyond. Yeah.
It's being way beyond.
D&D's beyond behind.
Another nat one
Oh,
for the
no
crab.
Oh.
way. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna roll a
makes his
dice.
teeth.
I'm gonna roll a dice here and see what happens, I guess. Oh. Why would it do 2? 1. Roll. Okay. Oh. Oh. The crab puts its pincher while you try to bite it, puts its pincher into your eye, but it just pokes it and could have been a lot worse.
I'm gonna try to bite it again.
Okay.
You're just down on your hands and
See,
knees chasing after a crab,
you've
chomping
got-
on it.
Are we all seeing? Are
for
we
the
all
next-
seeing him do this?
Yeah, for the next like 20, 30 seconds, you've got a sore eye that you kind of want to cover. Like, oh, come on, one of those kind of deals.
And if Kito can see him trying to do this, can he just pull out his little flute and just play him some like screechy inspirational music and give him like bardic inspiration so he can like try and bite this thing? He goes, no, I got this. It's like horrible sound, but it gives him bardic inspiration if he chooses to use it.
18.
18. Well, maybe it's your luck, and maybe it's the inspiration from the music you just heard. Sea shanties are always inspiring, and as soon as you heard that, might have helped. That crab explodes inside of your jaws.
Yeah.
Juices go flying out.
I knew you could do it, big guy. He kind of like does a little bow to you. And he puts away his little flute.
All right. Well, if you wanted to head back, I mean, the captain's expecting you sooner or later. It looks like you've looked over the whole ship so far.
Our only goal was to just bring stuff back. It wasn't to
Just
find
loot.
out anything about
Yeah.
the sheep.
They hate bringing the whole floating fortress anywhere. They like to send scout ships out, and if the scout ship
Right.
disappears, then no big deal. The fortress leaves
Oh, well.
the other way.
Nice.
So you guys are new, so you got to earn your place, and yeah.
I found a chest, guys. Send me the ladder down.
Helps him with the ladder. Oh,
I'll
nice.
just
I got something
pick
too.
up Barrowin and everything he's carrying and just lift him out of the water with me.
All right. Yeah, and so you guys end up back on your ship, and I'll load that up. You're heading back to the captain, back to the main barge, the floating fortress. That's what it's called. I keep forgetting. And let's just pretend that we changed directions, and we're floating back towards the captain with your new loot and your
Is the chest locked at all?
all alive. The chest is definitely locked. It's very sturdy as well.
Has it been
Well
about
built.
an hour yet? for the poison condition to.
Yeah, you guys are starting to, get yourselves back to normal. Starting to feel less like a drunken pirate, which might be a bad thing. There's a
Could be.
definite lack of sea shanties going on right now.
I don't feel drunk. Should I reopen the bottle?
Please don't.
I want some more. It's wearing off. The buzz is like wearing off. I could use a bit more.
Pull out the rum and pass it around for anyone who wants it. We just won't add it to the smoking bottle.
Nice. Okay, so if that continues too long, you might have to have another roll for Constitution. But for one drink, you're just keeping the edge off. You're good.
And
Jiminy
can anyone
does
open
not
this
do
chest?
that.
Yeah. Kito's like, oh. Pulls out his tools kit. His thieves tools. I can do it. Give me a crack at it.
It's a very intricate looking lock made by somebody who knows what they're doing with locks.
Okay.
It's a human chest.
Hmm.
From what you can tell from the markings, it looks like it's got the Navy markings in it, and everybody around this area knows when they see that flag. This is definitely a human chest full of Navy goods of some kind.
Kito's full of bravado, so despite he's like gulps at seeing the intricate lock, but he's just like, "Yeah, I got this." He would like to attempt to open it with his thieves' tools.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me what you roll, I guess, too, because I can't see.
But before,
cool.
just remember to be patient and kind of think of what you're doing, and Arjo will cast guidance on you again.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, thank you."
I'm gonna watch and eat the fingers from the hand I found, like chicken wings.
Gemini is up in the crow's nest. I don't know how high up it is, and they are watching all of this and taking very close notes on everyone's actions.
Okay. Do you have a roll for me or no?
Yes. Just trying to get it to work.
I'm gonna roll a dice too. Okay.
Yeah. One sec.
Sometimes I know dice rolling takes a while. It's sometimes better to have. If you have some real dice, I wouldn't mind you throwing them on now. This is where a good time to use real dice is.
See, just key. This is Keto knows, but it's Thieves' Tool. Like it's a skill check, right?
It's sleight of hand with proficiency if you have proficiency in Thieves' Tools.
Okay. Cool. And, with proficiency. Yeah. Okay.
+3 or 4, +4 probably.
And then it's an extra D4 as well. You can add to that.
Right. Well, you might do it. You never know.
Come on, Keto.
Not drunk anymore. This is like the golden hour of being able to open this thing.
So that is. I'm not sure if that's adding my proficiency bonus to it. Hang on. So sleight of hand was a 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the D4 was a 1, but I'm not sure if that applied my proficiency bonus.
No,
check.
it didn't.
No.
It's just.
I will sadly tell you that your lockpick breaks. It's a really well-made chest.
He's just like full confidence. That's fine. It's part of the process. Just lying through his teeth.
It was close. You were potentially one away from succeeding.
Seeing that subtlety didn't work, I'm going to just try to rip the top of the chest off.
Yeah, give me a strength check. No disadvantage. And I will say, because it's still daytime out. Oh wow. Yeah. Jaws. Through whatever, you were able to 22. The a hinge on the back. You get one of your knuckles. Like it's not made for people with actual claws, and your claws are able to just get in there just right where you're able to pull that off, and the hinge snaps at the back, and a whole bunch of papers fall out.
See,
Books.
easy.
They all start scattering in the
I
wind.
helped. I loosened it.
They all
Keep
start
going.
scattering over the deck and in the wind, and there's books like leather-bound books that just fall out to the floor when you pull the lid off.
Keto, grab the papers.
Hey. And I start grabbing them as well.
Okay.
From up in the top, Gemini's gonna use Gust to kind of make anything.
You muted yourself.
You're muted, but I get it. Gust.
I cast silence on her.
That's a great idea. And actually, there was a whole section of the papers that were starting to go out, and the Gust was able to just put a little bit of a tornado into the sky there, and it pulled the papers back. A few skittered off the platform or whatever, but for the most part, you've got everything in the chest and on the deck and in your hands, and you're holding papers, and yeah, that worked out.
Can I tell what anything is?
Does anybody know Thieves Can't?
Keto does.
Then you would pick up that some of these symbols are very similar. It's not exactly a Thieves Can't. You've never seen these specific symbols, but the way that this is done, this is some kind of a coded message. This is a
Okay.
You don't know exactly what it says. Maybe spending some time with it overnight or something, you might be able to determine. But just a shorthand looking at things, you're like, okay, well, it's kind of like looking at a crossword puzzle or something, but it's maybe doable.
Keto kind of like looks at it like tries to look as smart as possible. Goes, I believe it's some kind of code. And just tries to pull out like this really like smart like airs, and he just like starts gathering. And may I have the paper? He's like, I'll spend some time with them. And he kind of quick smart, so he'll get to that when he can.
All right. So you guys are probably halfway to that. You can see the floating fortress in the distance again. If there's anything else you'd want to do before, and night's starting to come around too, like the sun is starting to be a little less annoying when you look into the distance, and maybe in an hour or something like that, it'll be finally dark again, or dim light again. Oh wow, the 1d4 just came through. So yeah, in about an hour you probably get to dim light, and so it's setting sun now. If there's anything else you want to do before you get back to the ship, now would be the time.
Can Keto go up to Gemini and go, you have some magic too, right? How did you do the flying thing? Like referring to when she levitated before. He's just very curious.
Oh, I think you're muted again still? No?
Just giving him the silent treatment.
Not
He's like,
that
oh, I get it. All right.
You did cast silence
I know
on
what
her.
I'm not wanted.
It might be your headphones mute. Hello? Yeah, no, you cast silence on her. She's having the crow's nest. It's hard to hear.
He shouts up, how did you do that?
You just hear a mumbled, remember? Yeah. Yeah. And ironically, no, I won't say that. Yeah, no, basically, as you guys are chatting and having this last little bit, everybody roll me one last perception check. But Jen, because you're up, or Jen Mini, Jen Immy, I can't
Enemy.
you roll one with advantage because you're up in the crow's nest.
What am I doing? I'm sorry.
Perception check with advantage. Up in the crow's nest. 17.
Aw.
A 2.
It was almost a nat 20. It was 6.
I saw it. I hate that when it's like a 20 and then
It was like, ah! Oh.
Well, whenever yours comes through. So far, nobody's seen anything different. But whenever yours comes through, I will know. Oh wait, perception 24. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying now the 24.
24 will do it.
Yeah, you got a 24.
Yeah, I thought it was a 17, but it's plus 7. So
Yeah.
Oh, and a 20. Nice. So Gemini and Ardra, you both notice the figure that was floating around the ship, the dragon type wings in the mile up in the sky type of thing. They might be following you. They're not directly above you. Seems like they're sort of over the ship still, but they're closer than the ship is to you. So it's not the best feeling.
Can we see what it is, or we just know it's just figure? Yeah.
You could just
silence
see
wore off. Nice.
the form of a it looks to be some form of dragon. You're all very familiar with the dragons and the gods of, like, you all at one point or another, hope to grow wings. You hope to be dragons one day, right? Someday wormlings, and someday past that dragons. So I mean, that's the dream, right? But at the same time, yeah, it's not really close to you, so it's hard to tell exactly.
Okay, then having been around lots of ships and oceans and things like that, is there a particular dragon that I know would be associated with this neck of the woods that we're in?
Well, I mean, it could be a bronze, it could be a blue. Like, often both of those are near water.
But is there anyone, like, in particular, like, whatever, like, by a well-known name or something?
No,
stories?
Like the dragon Pinocchio? Is Pinocchio around?
There is no dragon.
We perceive Pinocchio.
Like,
Yeah,
you guys would know if there was,
mouth.
especially because you're kobolds. You would know if there was some kind of dragon involved with your floating island thing. And for the life of you, you've never heard of any type of thing going on with dragons lately on that island, except for the captain, who's claiming that he's gonna be a dragon, and he is a dragon pretty much, and that he's gonna be the best pirate ever.
Okay, then who's with me? Keto's up here with me, right?
Akita's, I think you're up in the crow's nest, right? He was down
Yeah,
there
I'm up
calling
in
out
the
to you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm the only one who sees?
You see it, and
Adra.
Ardred sees it again, and you
Ardra.
see it for the first time.
Okay. Okay, then yeah, Gemini's coming on down and looking for Ardra, and says, I think I see what you were talking about.
You
And
see
it
it
seems
too?
to be getting closer.
Oh,
Much
so
closer
I'm
than
not
it
going
was.
insane. Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
don't know what to do about that.
I mean, yep. it does not seem like you are going insane. I don't know if anyone ever thought that you were going insane. It just seemed like a really great story. So the question is, do we continue on forward, or do we turn around and offer ourselves and our service and all of these goods to this potential dragon? I mean, it's never a bad idea to get in the good graces of a dragon.
True. Which would benefit us more, the dragon or the captain?
Well, I think it's a matter of if you're looking at small picture or big picture. Small picture, most beneficial, probably going to be the captain right now. But long term, what's your long term plans, Ardra? Do you want to be a dragon one day, or do you not want to be a dragon one day?
I mean, I would love to be a dragon and fly amongst the stars. That sounds amazing.
Over the stars, over the ocean, and behind us it could be our step in.
Jaws is going to growl at Genemy and be like, "Stop encouraging mutiny."
It's
What
not
do you mean
mutiny. It's not necessarily mutiny. I mean, we are the masters of our own
Universe.
Sure. Yeah. So we are the masters of our own fate, and if we are, we can go forward to the captain, or we can turn around to the dragon. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna glance over at the 2 kobolds that were assigned to come with us and see if they're listening into this conversation.
No, they were just helping you get the ship ready.
Oh, okay. They didn't come.
They were
Okay,
loading the
good.
ship.
I thought they were with us.
There's like the docks that attach to the ship and make the whole thing a floating island. And there's immovable rods attached to different places on the docks.
Got it. Okay.
And so like the whole thing sort of stays together, but if you wanted to sail one out, you have to do some preparation. It takes 10-15 minutes to be able to get ready. So they did all that for you.
So they didn't come. Okay, good.
You're all alone.
Don't think of it as mutiny. Think of it as either deserting, or we can tell the captain that we gave the stuff to the dragon to get a favor from the dragon. Because I feel like the captain would want the favor of a dragon at some point, wouldn't he? He's trying to be the greatest pirate. Think of how good it would be to have a dragon that can help you out and do stuff. I mean, cannons are great and all, but what's better than a dragon?
Or also, he blatantly said that we are just a scout ship, and they don't care if scout ships go missing. And looking at this boat, we can get kind of maybe pretty far.
She makes sense.
But if we can see the boat, they can see us.
Boats come and go all the time. Oh yeah, how close are we back to the?
Oh yeah, that's true. Are we like right next to them? So funny.
You're not sure if they've pulled out like a periscope and can see you. You can't see individual ships, but you can see the island.
Okay.
You're getting close. Like in the next half an hour, let's say, you will be visually able to identify kobolds on the deck.
But I also have a fun little thing that I can do, and they makes a fog cloud around the ship.
I mean, I can also turn into like a giant octopus or something, like attack the ship. We turn the ship around as if we're getting away from the octopus. We just never go back.
This is escalating real quick.
I'm just saying we have options here, but I'm also okay with continuing on with the plan and giving the items over to the captain. Do we tell him about the person following us?
Hey, my thoughts. If we give this to the deck captain, yes, he'll be happy, but what if we just looted a dragon's treasure? Would the dragon then come kill us all? Oh, what should we do? I personally don't want to be killed. I have too much living to do. But thoughts?
Okay. I figured it out. I know how we do it both. We go.
Oh, okay.
We collect the reward. We collect the reward from the captain for giving him the thing. We say, okay, goodbye, see you later. We meet the dragon in the sea and say, we know where your gold is.
He gets like Q starts getting excited. I like it. Ooh, we play both sides. I like it. It's just like sounds like Mr. Burns, kind of like excellent. Like,
Nice.
So to the captain then.
the captain.
Captain indeed. And fog cloud dissipates.
Nice. I just saw this fog cloud up here and it's disappeared. Like, weird.
A neat little trick you have there.
It's pretty neat, yeah.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Jaws, Buorin, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, thoughts? Come on, everyone. Just looks around.
Jaws is just gonna stay silent.
Jaws, it's not mutiny. We're doing the first part of our.
Oh, right, it's just betrayal.
Would
No,
you
you
give
need-
loyalty to someone you've only known for just a handful of hours, if days?
He's done me no wrong. He brought me on. He's given me a boat.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not.
but-
It's not often I get trusted
Thank
as
you.
a kobold.
Yes, but
only thing-
wouldn't you rather have like the trust of a dragon instead of just the trust of another kobold?
There's a dragon.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
That's we think that's what's following us.
Oh,
That's
I haven't.
that's
I
what
haven't
we're
seen
talking
it.
about
Yeah, yeah.
giving the golds to.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's why that's the plan.
That's brilliant. This is a dragon?
There's a
No.
dragon.
There's a dragon?
And Arjun's gonna point towards like where the dragon is, and I'm sure it's just like sunlight there. Basically, no one else can see it except for him and Gemini.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look and see if I can see it and see it.
So yeah, at this point, it looks like it's visible. Actually, it's coming towards you guys.
Uh-oh.
It might not get there before you get to the ship, before you get to the floating island. If you were to like go full sails, for sure, then you would probably get to your island first. It's up to you if you wanted to try to blast it or not. If you want to try to run away in another direction, away from the island, then now would be the time. If you're gonna change your minds, it's either you barrel forward or you turn towards the dragon, kind of thing. Because one way or another, it's gonna catch you, or you're gonna get to the ship first, and then it's gonna catch you. From the looks of it.
Well,
To the island
the-
first, I can get us there faster.
if the
I have a way of
dragon's
doing it.
mad, I'd rather have the captain's help.
Okay. So
That makes
then
sense.
using my storm guide ability, I can choose the direction that the wind blows in a 100-foot radius, and I'll put it into our sails. So we launch off.
Nice. You were gonna basically arrive there at the same time as the dragon, but you have just arrived there 1d10 minutes earlier. Roll a
Nice.
d10.
Go big.
Captain,
No
mutiny! No,
1d10
I'm kidding. I'm not.
1d10 plus
Traitors!
Oh, nice. 11 minutes. Okay. So yeah, you guys have 11 minutes from the time that you hit that dock to the time that, and that's about the time it takes to get the ramps back up and everything, ironically. So they're expecting you, obviously. They see the ship. They tell you this to turn it around and get it in the proper way, and you're like, really? And there's a few kobolds up in smaller rowboats and things like that are meeting you, helping the ship get back into spot. So it's not actually taking very long to do what you'd expect to take a while to move a giant ship like that, but with enough kobolds, there's ropes. They all just know exactly what's going on, right? They see the ship come back, they hook it, they start pulling on ropes and getting together and tug lines, and They know what they're doing. They're sailors, and your ship gets put back into the floating island, and you are safely returned to the fortress.
Hey.
I've spent like the last hour or two just looking at those papers. I know I can't read them, but did I figure anything out about them?
Yeah, you could give me investigation or insight check, I guess.
Yes. Can Kita also have been doing that as well? Because he can kind of.
Yeah, you can both put your heads together. Just give me one of you. Give me advantage roll if you want, or you can both roll.
What do you want to do?
I can do investigation. I don't know what your insight is.
Here's
Yeah,
insight.
Unless we
Plus
can make
two.
an argue
Give me an
on like
investigation.
Arcana or something.
Is yours mine as a +1, a +2 for insight? +1 for
Plus 8
investigation.
for investigation. So
I'll
do
give
that
him
one.
advantage. I'll give him advantage.
Oh wow. Okay, a 19 investigation. This will tell
Nice.
you that this was a Navy vessel. The goods are probably needed. And there's a chance that whoever's stuff this is might want it back. It's not the kind of thing that would just go left uncollected. Somebody's going to be looking for that ship. Generally, those barrels that you have now shoved into the bag of holding, they're underarm barrels kind of thing. There's like 10 or 15 that are still good and still full and didn't get destroyed in the sea, and those things are worth some good money. I mean, black powder is not cheap. It's not safe to work with. Having it stored in an airtight barrel, that's expensive. And you could eat for the whole island could probably eat for a month off of one of these barrels, because you use a handful of it to fire a cannonball, and there's enough in there for a whole war almost, a whole day of fighting. So it's the kind of thing that a city would go through in a day. The stockpile that you've found, or the original one, you've got a portion of that now in your bag of holding because some of it was destroyed in the ship sinking.
And the papers themselves, is there like any indication if they're just like journals?
Yeah, they seem to be like goods receipts.
No.
The captain's notes on who gets what, and maybe this captain was some sort of from what you can tell from your both of you putting your heads together, this guy was probably not the highest up in the Navy or whatever he was in, the human force, but he was probably like somebody's going to be mad at him for not showing up. He was supposed to be there at a certain time or whatever, right? And he makes deliveries, it seems like.
We did.
Would have been a great ship to find intact for you guys.
Well, no treasure maps or spell scrolls, but I think we did good.
I think we did very good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Sorry, did someone say map?
No maps.
No
Oh,
map. Sorry.
no maps.
We said no maps.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Get your hopes up.
There are actually
Okay.
a couple of maps, but you are the one who
Oh, there is.
recognizes them because like the other guys don't appear to be good map readers.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, like, oh, look, there's some things with little pretty pictures on there. Is that what you're looking for? Like, shove like the maps.
It looks like
towards them.
it looks like some from what you can see in the shorthand, some kind of scribbled in trade routes, island little short forms. They look like chicken scratches to somebody who doesn't know sea navigation at all. But it's the kind of thing that you would use if you had 3 minutes to describe to somebody where you were going, how you would draw it out, right? The journey or whatever, shorthand map. And so there's probably about 2 or 3 minutes before that form appears now. shows up now. This thing is you see it as they're bringing you all in. You've looked at the papers. You've put your ship into the dock spot here. You have 2 minutes until this dragon appears. It's definitely a dragon. It's large. It's not a tiny dragon.
What color is it?
It
I'll,
appears. Give me a perception checks. Now that the sun has gone down enough, this thing is basically coming in and at the sunset at you. So you see this perfect silhouette almost. But in that silhouette,
16.
perception check. Jaws, Berwin. Yeah, those are enough.
Yes, I see it this time.
Yeah,
So
we
as I'm
see it.
like-
We see things.
You see the sunshine, the last glimmers of sun, flicker off of the scales of this dragon
Can I tell what color it
in a
is?
golden sheen.
So I'm like carrying the crate. Hey, boss, we did good. And as soon as I see the shadow, I just drop it and start climbing up to the crow's nest.
On your ship or on another ship?
Wherever the highest point is.
The captain is on the main ship, on the airship that's destroyed or that's not working yet, with all the ballistas on it. Your ship is much smaller, but it has cannons instead of ballistas. It's up to you how you want to proceed, but you have, like basically these guys have directed your ship in. They're starting to throw planks on for you. There's ropes around your ship now. The Kobold crew is scuttering, and they're all like, "What'd you find? What'd you find? What'd you find?" And you guys notice that there's a dragon in the sky, and I think that's where we'll take our 10 or 15 minute break. If anybody has anything else to add before that, all right.
We're good.
Good luck. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Dragon. All right. Thanks.
Be back soon.
BRB.
Hello, everybody. We are back. We're still missing one guy, but that's fine. He'll be back soon, I'm sure. And in the meantime, I will describe what's happening here. I guess maybe I'll wait. I'll just do a little bit of a recap or something while he's.
Yeah. I'll message him real quick. Probably. I didn't realize that he was.
All right. Well, basically what's happening here is our crew of pirate kobolds have shown up on this ship here, which has been pulled back into the system and docked in as they are preparing to inform the captain that they have been followed back to the ship. They have a couple of minutes to spare to prepare the crew, and but probably not enough time to give them all a chance to find out what's going on. There's probably only a couple minutes left here, so it's going to be a little bit of a scramble. They have identified a dragon flying at them, and it appears to be a gold dragon. Pretty large, maybe not ancient in size, but it's still big. It's much bigger than these kobolds are. And they had originally thought about going to talk to the dragon and give it tribute. Might still be an option for them. Who knows? They are currently trying to basically decide if we lost somebody. And now Jen has moved around. Okay. We'll probably just need to give that a minute. He might rejoin. Yeah?
Yeah, his computer rebooted.
Ah, okay. So I will, let's see here. Just for the meantime, let's just pull Jen over here. And you'll still be on the stream then. There we go. Okay.
It's the dragon.
What do you guys want to do? I'll just pretend that he's gonna do whatever you guys. Oh. Oops. All cats. Cat dragons. So as you have a couple minutes here while these mindless kobold underlings that you yourselves have now surpassed in, because you've been sent out with a ship, right? Like your mission kobolds, right? The ones that have been tying the ropes to them, they're even smaller than you are. Some of them are, it takes a long time for a kobold to grow to full size, They spend about 10 years of they grow up really quickly from egg to juvenile to being a young adult kobold, but it takes a long time from that point to mature to dragondom. And so there's a bunch of really small looking, not very helpful looking kobolds in a dragon fight, running around decks, and they are the underlings. You might be able to, at this point, because you've been given a ship, you might even be able to yell at them to do something here and there. They might listen to you. You never know. But yeah, they don't look like they're going to be a lot of help against the dragon. The captain might be good use, and if there's a few of his first mate type crew people around, then they might be able to help out. If they were manning some ballistas or cannons or something, that would seem like the most useful way for them to do anything. You appear to be more skilled than most people on these ships, from what you can tell. There are a few standouts that could help you out, but I wouldn't count on it too much. From what you can determine of the crews on here, there's a pecking order. It's about how long you've been here, how much you're willing to put in, how much you bring back to the captain. Those are all important things when it comes to getting a position on this ship. It's not necessarily all about. Oh, and then we lost. Okay, we're back again. It's not necessarily all about what you can do. It's what you've done.
All right, sorry about that.
No problem. I'll just.
I'd like to dash to where we left the captain to report about the dragon.
Okay, that's smart. As you dash across these planks as the planks are being put in place as you're starting to go, and you're like, get that plank in, go find the captain. You find the captain. He is currently using a dagger to clean out his toenails. He's got his boots off, and he's got his feet kicked up on a table, just on a barrel. It looks like he's kind of half in the bag right now, and he's kind of mumbling to himself when you pull around the corner.
Captain, there's a dragon coming.
What? Yeah, me. I'm a dragon.
No. It's hard to believe, but bigger than you.
What? No. What do you mean?
Look, it's over there. It's like 5 minutes away.
He looks up in the sky and does the drunken squint. Captain claw foot on the edge of the barrel and yeah, he's holy at positions, crew, yeah, get in. And you can tell he's totally panicked right now. And
Captain, pull it together, and I'm gonna slap him.
Man, the cannon!
Oh no, he didn't! He was like, oh no! He slapped the captain! He's gone AWOL!
Man, the cannon's fight! What are you doing? Man, ah! And he pulls his sword out and he's like, Kobolds! Gold! And they're all like, gold? And then next thing you know, right over top of the whole ship, every one of these kobolds freezes in their shoes. They like the ones that haven't been already running and like figuring out what's going on are now informed. The captain isn't mad at you now because you have told him what was happening before it happened, so that's good. But it doesn't mean you guys are prepared to defend this thing right away. The next thing you know, out of it seems like out of nowhere, I will say, yeah, basically, if you look to the top side of the ships as the dragon passes over, a line of fire trails through the sky, and oh, did I not do it? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. A line of fire trails through the sky, and some of these ships begin to burn as the dragon breathes his deadly flame over top of everybody. And so you've noticed that some of these ships are now looking like they are definitely needing some assistance before they can do anything as far as sailing or anything like that. Oh, this should be on the top. No? Almost? Oh, well, you can see that there's a fire, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So as I
levels.
said, as
Y'all
soon as
see
I
that?
saw
Great.
the dragon, I would have dropped the chest and climbed up to the highest spot I could find and been like waving at him. So I don't know where that puts me. But as soon as he breathes fire, I'm just like, oh no.
Nice. You see, as you're waving at the dragon, there is a dragon born, a golden dragon born, in a saddle on its back. And it's got a bow on its shoulder, like a giant long bow. And it jumps off the dragon from about 30 feet in the air as the dragon passes by. Dragon does another run of breath weapon as one of the first ballistas goes off, missing the dragon. But it now is aware that there is a ballista fire coming at it as well, so it's kind of being wary. The dragon is now probably 200, 300 feet away in the sky, but the rider, the dragonborn rider, has now landed near the front of this ship. And let me just Pull that guy up. Boom.
Do like a 3-point landing.
He did like one of those Power Rangers.
Superhero landing.
Yeah, superhero landing. Oh, he's doing it.
He totally did it, and he landed and on his knee sort of thing, and when he did, he pulls out a blade from his pack, and it is flaming. It is a I don't know how to describe it other than kind of saying his name. It's like a flaming longsword, and he looks like he's here to do some business as he stalks towards the captain, passing kobolds that have manned these ballistas, and just cutting them down in one shot as he passes walks towards you guys. And that's what he does for his surprising round sort of thing. And then we will roll initiative. Let me just.
This happens. Can Keto just go awesome? Just like turn himself like, damn.
Totally. So there's
So initiative.
you should be able to see that there is a dragon 100 feet in the sky. Right here. Top of
So we
the
all went to the captain. Can you do us a huge favor and put us all so we all went to the captain? 'Cause I don't.
Yes.
I see a bunch of things moving everywhere.
Here, I'll I guess you can leave that open, sure. Everybody can roll their initiatives.
Yep.
Everybody who wanted to go to the ship, to the captain, is now.
Yeah, Keto would have gone with Jiminy.
Archer would have gone as well.
I believe that's right, but no, that's 10. Okay.
Oh,
So you got to be 20 feet up to be on that deck there in the right spot. So I'll just make everybody 20 feet.
Much obliged.
Sometimes these ships can get very complicated with the elevations and stuff. So it's like cool, but also distracting. So
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
two,
Yeah. That's exactly it.
But mostly cool. I think it's mostly cool.
Yeah,
Mm.
there's enough cool. Where do we have? I'm missing someone. 1, 2, 3. That's who they're missing. Ah, you're 10 feet under. Okay. Boom. Now you should be on the deck.
Ooh, 210 feet.
210. Oops.
He's just an ass,
congratulations,
yeah.
you know how to fly.
That kind of makes sense, yeah.
Congratulations, you are now a dragon.
Okay. So, Gemini, Jaws, Barrow, Adra, we're missing one.
Keto.
We're missing Keto.
Yes.
Keto. He's been left behind again.
Give it a couple minutes. It'll kick through.
The Kobold and the Kobold crew and the captain and everybody will go on initiative of 20. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. So Keto got a 19.
Oh wow.
He's finally rolled well. About time.
So Gemini Cricket, and I feel like I'm missing somebody still off this combat tracker.
He hasn't come through yet, but he got a 19.
Oh, okay. How do I do that? There it is. Okay. That's weird that you're not showing up on the same. Oh, and this person's
Yeah,
50
I see
feet
him
up.
rolling. I see him rolling on D&D.
Do you have Beyond 20 installed? You must, because it's working sometimes.
It just takes like minutes for it to come through for whatever reason.
Yeah, sometimes it backs up for some reason. I don't know. There must be something wrong with the code or something. But who knows? So I will just add you to the turn order and roll your initiative for you. Sorry, what is it? 7 or what did you say?
I think he had a 19.
Got a
19.
19.
Keto had a 19.
Give him a nat 1.
Update combatant with a 19 initiative. Okay, good stuff. So, Gemini, seeing this giant dragon appear at the front of the ship, and this, you can all actually give me a check to decide what you think this thing is, and like explain why you could use that to to know what you've done in the past, maybe, if there's something that's relevant to golden dragonborns riding dragons that you think of that your character has, then you can try to figure out what this is. If not, then we fight.
Do you want us to roll for it?
Well, you have to
Yeah, you
describe
want
what
a
it would
history?
be. And,
Oh, okay.
like if you
Yeah.
have some skill or some history with,
I did a history check based on, old kobold stories of dragons and the lore behind how we grow up and become dragons. But I only got it like a 7. So
You remember an old song that's going through your head now about a deadly golden dragon, and it's
And
didn't go
can
so well
Keto-
for the red dragon involved.
on the same vein, can Keto because he's kind of half a bard, or he thinks he's like the best bard, but he's not. Could he do a performance check based on like songs he's heard before and played, like legends of golden dragons and the possible dragon riders? Would
Yeah.
that work?
For sure.
Yeah?
Like you can recall based on the words that you've sung before and try to figure out what they mean now. Because you've
that
said them
is,
as words, but you've never understood them before.
Exactly. He's just like a parrot.
Yeah.
It's a 25. Actually, it was a good roll. It's a +9
Ooh.
plus performance.
Okay. You recall it's not a sea song, it's not a sea shanty at all. It's a it's a jig that you've played before called the Golden Warden. And by being kobolds especially, dragons occasionally they match up with rangers who become drake wardens, and the way that this guy is carrying himself and the way that he has appeared on the ship to do business right away and everything, this is reminding you exactly of the tale of a golden warden. And they are very deadly rangers who ride golden dragons, and they have made a deal with the dragon because the dragon, although being all powerful, isn't ancient yet, and they form a bond together that's they hope to both grow very old together.
He's a dragon rider.
He's a dragon rider.
Can Keto start panicking? Like he realizes who this is. Guys, I think we should leave. That's all. He's just panicking.
That's a good thing to do.
His panic mode activated.
Oz is just hum and puff the magic dragon.
So first up, I'm gonna have to go forward because it says Jaws for some reason. I'm just gonna keep skipping until we get back up to the top of the turn order. So Gemini. What would you like to do? Why is this one what's going on here? Oh, because it's combat and you've moved?
Yeah.
There we go. I'll just do that. Okay. I wanted to get rid of a green line on the screen.
Oh.
No big deal. Go ahead. Gemini, you're up.
Well, I didn't. I still don't know what this thing is.
There's a dragonborn with a sword, a flaming sword, that's been cutting down small kobolds who were trying to shoot the dragon with the ballistas as soon as he landed. He was like business right away. Not even saying words except for something about vile chromatic scum.
Okay. Then I will bonus action cast Sanctuary on myself. And will this is them over here by this ballista?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And yes, the Sanctuary on myself, and because it's a first level spell, for whatever reason, Gemini goes 10 feet up in the air and backwards. um,
You have a skill that does that kind of thing? That's like.
Yep. It is. I'll show you this.
I'll bring you 10 feet farther in the air. Sometimes that changes what you can see on the battlefield too. Like your elevation will cut out walls and stuff. So you've cast a spell on yourself and floated up 10 more feet and back a little bit?
Yeah, just to get a little bit further away. I don't.
You choose where you want to go if you were moving there, and then you still have a bonus action if you want to use it.
Well, that Sanctuary is my bonus action.
Oh, right. You have an action.
Putting down a bunch of little kobolds. And
there are some kobolds that are like 2 feet tall, juniors, that are just terrified, jumping over the edge, trying to swim. They can't swim.
Okay,
It's
so this thing's
chaos
just
right now.
so the thing's, and it's just blatantly.
It's coming at you. It's mad.
Attacking. Okay, that's okay. Guiding bolt to its face. Nope.
It's mad. It's calling you guys instantly. It gets there, calls you vile, chromatic scum, and starts chopping kobolds in half with a flaming sword.
Yeah. Yeah, so my bonus action was casting a spell, so I have to use a cantrip, so I'm going to use Firebolt to its face.
Okay. So if you alt-click the character you want to attack, it should put little arrows around him.
This is.
Hold down Alt and click, yeah. Firebolt. What happened? 7? That's a miss. So nothing happens?
Yes, nothing happens.
Okay. I was waiting for like the animation and everything. Maybe it's just slow.
Maybe because I didn't roll it from Foundry. I rolled it on.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Jeez, I'm gonna give you another redo. Okay, hold on. You're new. You're floating in the air. You have your character, the enemy selected with an. Everybody listen. You have an enemy selected by holding Alt and clicking the enemy. So it will put arrows around the enemy that look. Well, I can't click on them right now, but they will box your character in, and it will use the same color as your ping is to do that with. And basically what you want to do is go click on your character to make sure you're surrounded by an orange box. Then go up to the top and you'll see a drop down menu type thing. That'll have all of your stuff from your character sheet from D&D Beyond inside of your inventory, your spells, or your features. If you have any skills to do, like acrobatics checks, history checks, whatever, those are up there. Saves up there as well. Checks, ongoing effects, conditions that can be applied to your character, and then utilities like roll initiative and everything like that. Do you all see that menu?
Mm-hmm.
When you click on your character, you can actually go over that menu, and you see on the very far left side of it, there is an arrow thing that you can click. You can actually move that whole menu around, left and right, wherever it feels good on the screen for you. So Jen, or should I
Okay.
say Gem, go ahead and go
Yeah.
into
So
your spells.
I'm there. I'm in my spells, but I'm only seeing 2 of my cantrips.
Oh, good. Well, that's not great.
It's not because I have
Allow me to. What is it? A class feature? It's a spell. D&D Beyond.
the spell.
Spells. Oh, what's it called again that you're missing? Firebolt?
I'm only showing 2, and I have 8 cantrips.
Oh, good. Okay, there's one. What do you have? Firebolt. What else?
All of them?
Well, list me some cantrips quick. I'm doing them right now.
Okay, Firebolt, Light, Message, Shape Water, Spare the Dying, Thunderclap,
Okay,
True Strike.
light. I'm not that fast. I gotta type it and then
Hey.
select it. So
Hmm?
light, then what? What's next? What's another one? One at a time.
Thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
Oh, yep,
Okay. They should be showing up on your thing now, right?
they are. Yeah, they're starting to.
What's another one?
True Strike.
Firebolt.
Firebolt
True
on there.
Strike. If you're using True Strike, that's okay. Okay. What's next?
The last one. Last one is Message.
Okay. Well, that's yeah. All right. So you should be able to do what I said you could do when I said you could do it when I was wrong. Let's see if this is worth it. Are we gonna see a firebolt fly out?
So it's 15 plus 5, so there's 30, 20.
Oh, I have to. I can. No, I'm not going to do that. I can use my reaction. I did not. So it hits me, and I'm take. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh yeah.
It's cool.
21. Oh no, you didn't roll damage yet. Okay, 21 to hit. That hits. 21 damage firebolt. Wow. All right. So that took off the. Oh yeah, because like yeah, being a golden dragon and all. You find that your fire bounced off of it without it really taking that much of a hit. It did 5 of the 10 damage. And it looks straight at you as you have just attacked it. And you are flying 30 feet up in the air right now, right? So it's just going to come...
Wait, why am I 30 feet up? No, I'm 10 feet up.
Oh, 10 feet up, okay. All right, then. It will come right here? Sure. And then because you're 10 feet up, it should be able to, it should be able to hit you with its breath weapon. And he throws a breath weapon your direction. And I think there's going to be...
I was at the top of that mast. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Oh, okay. Well, he wouldn't move exactly there. I will say that he's going to try to get 2 of you, whatever. He's going to move into a spot where he can hit 2 of you with it if he can. Oh, you know what? Because yeah. Okay. No, because you're higher up in the air though. All right, he's gonna go right underneath you. You're like right above his head. He's gonna blow fire towards the other two there, the captain and one of the kobolds there. And so Captain Ko has to make a dex save. And he fails. But Jaws succeeds, taking half the damage. And then he will move up to right in front of you and attack you with his other action of his flaming sword.
Who's he attacking?
She's up in the air. He's kind of
Okay.
one of those. He's like 8 feet, 6, 7 feet tall or something like that, so you
Okay.
can reach your feet. So an 8. That seems like a miss. Yep. And that does that. I think I can take away this template now. And it's the end of his turn.
Okay. The key is this has escalated really quick. He's like, oh no, don't attack him. Oh, he's gonna compose himself, run towards him, like right in front of him. Well, if he's moved, like he'll just be walking away. Drake Warden, exalted sir. He's gonna kind of like start groveling, kind of like cowering before him. Please have mercy on us, poor little insolent kobolds. We mean you no harm. So for his action, he's doing his cower, grovel, and beg.
Excellent. Nice.
And
very kobold-esque.
Very kobold-esque. Let me just put that in there.
That's brilliant.
And he's just like he's just like got his hat off. He's doing like all these like, gestures, like just sucking up to him. And who's next on the initiative? Because I can't see it.
Me.
Oh, wow, you're on there twice. Yeah, Keto. That's funny. I'll just take remove. There we go.
Okay, so as he's groveling and bowing to the Drake Warden, he's gonna like at the corner of his eye, he's gonna wink at what's it called, Jaws, and grant him like he's like gonna give him like this cheeky little grin, and it's gonna give him bardic inspiration. So he's gonna have you have like a D6 on what's it called? What's it called? Yeah, I'll just put that there. A D6 on your next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So do with that as you may, Jaws. So yeah, that's Keto.
Nice. Good roll.
There's groveling and secretly and like plotting against the Drake Warden.
Nice.
I am going to, I guess, Jaws will laugh at the Drake Warden for trying to hit him with fire. Quick question, Greg. Does that damage apply automatically to me, or do I have to do it? How does that work?
That has been applied. The fire damage you took from the attack.
Okay.
I believe that's already in there. I will double check. 87 out of 93.
Yeah, okay. So I will run around this. Oh, there's a wall there. So run.
So he moved over here.
Run. So I'm going to get behind him.
Okay.
Actually, I'll get on this side because Jen's flying in the air.
Mm.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to rage.
Oh.
Rage.
Okay, so this tiny. Well, I mean, what size are you?
He's like 3 feet.
Okay. So this 3 foot tall.
Maybe 4 feet. Okay, maybe.
I love it. You've definitely got this guy's attention when you growl at him.
And with that, I'm going to my rage is the beastly type of rage. So my claws extend and get larger as I growl, at him, and I am going to take a swipe at him with my first attack.
And you get advantage on that because of my cowering.
He has advantage because pack tack. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'll shut up.
Form of the beast's claws, attack, advantage from
advantage
flanking.
anyway.
It's
Yeah.
a flanking advantage, yeah.
Yeah, you're flying. Yeah, you got advantage anyway. Yeah, right.
So what are you hitting him with? Claws?
Claws. They're magical, if it makes a difference.
It hits.
But also, as kobolds, we all have advantage. We all have pack tactics.
Pack tactics.
So
Yeah.
they're
True.
within 5 feet. You don't have to be flanked.
Right.
I'm not a real kobold.
Telling you, I'm not real.
He's not a real boy. He's a puppet.
I just look like a kobold. Gosh, guys.
Clearly
So 7 on the first hit.
All right. He is damaged, but not like hurt.
And then on each of my turns, when I attack with a claw attack, I get another additional claw attack as that same action.
That actually
So
seemed like it bothered him more than the firebolt did.
Then we're going to hit him again.
Okay. And it
So
goes through.
24?
Yeah, that's another claw. You've definitely got his attention now.
The claw.
The claw!
The claw.
The claw.
Decides who will live and who will die.
So that did 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Am I the only one who the claw referred to Jim Carrey, liar,
I did it.
liar?
I did it too.
Oh,
The
yeah.
claw!
Okay.
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah.
No, I always think of Toy Story when I
I
hear
think
the
of
claw.
Toy
I
Story.
think of Toy
too,
Story. Yeah.
Like that's what
I
I
know.
first.
I'm like
And then for my, I get one more attack because I get an extra attack action. I'm going to attack him again with my claw. Just one claw, though, right on his wrist that's holding the flaming sword. Just going to like draw it along
nick
and
him.
try to nick him.
Try to nick. You're rolling pretty good. The advantage, though, that helps. Yeah.
He's our secret weapon. Our kobold friend that's not a kobold.
Form of the beast. Oh, look at that. A 1 and a 15.
Ooh.
Yep, that hits. So you've dug into this guy for like 27
And another 10
damage
points of
this round.
damage.
Just pouring at him.
That's awesome.
That is a
I told you I was good
vicious
at murder.
blow. Incredible.
Just as
And then I'm going to
advertised.
end my turn.
Nicely done, Jaws. Sensing the stress that its master or friend just went under.
Uh-oh.
You've drawn the attention of the bonded gold dragon as
Oh, boy.
it flies. What is this? How many feet's that? 75? Yeah, 80 feet. Well, okay, yeah. You're not gonna like this, but it landed right behind you.
Shit. Like we're doing it, boys. And uh-oh.
It's I believe sort of it's kind of giving a saddle to the Drake to the Gold Warden, and allowing him to saying are we
Get
gonna
on.
jet kind of thing,
Hmm.
and at the same time he's coming down and he's gonna bear down on Jaws and make a couple of
Oh no,
Oh shit.
a dragon.
Yep, a dragon. So one bite as he lands and tries to grab your leg. All of it, some of it, part of it.
I'm tiny. There's not a lot of leg to grab. Oh,
It's gonna
And it rolled a 12 with a 2.
miss.
Um,
I saw that 20 though, and I was like, no.
and then both of its hands, because it and then it kind of tries to like squish you basically. You're all 4 feet. Oh my gosh. You
Oh,
go, you go right between
dodged.
you go right between two claws of this dragon,
Oh shit!
and then that
On
might hit.
the third one, I'm going to use my reaction
Okay.
to use ill omen because I rolled an odd. So I get to roll a d6 and subtract that from the attack roll.
Ooh, the stars
Beat me
are
to it.
aligned.
Yeah, nice.
So it was a
Give me a
24 to
6.
hit. -5 is 19.
Miss.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll the damage just for the heck of it, and then I'll undo it. 15 damage. Undo.
Is it magical?
Well, it's undone. It's not. Doesn't happen.
Yeah, but because I'm raging. I'm a very
Yeah, it's half
angry,
damage. Yeah.
angry kobold.
Angry kobold. Oh, not kobold.
Angry, not kobold.
Yeah, it
Angry,
does
not
show,
kobold.
does show that you're raging, right?
I clicked it.
There we go.
Oh, it does now.
I've clicked it as well, and it worked this time for some reason. So that's the dragon's turn, and it looks at the gold warden like, huh? And Barrorin. I can never say that right. Especially not with the bravado that Barrorin says it with.
Did we lose Jiminy?
Oh, jeez.
We lost our cricket.
I lost it.
Jiminy just fled the nest.
She should be back now.
There she is.
All right. That's better. So
Hey.
Barrorin.
So I'm gonna cast. Nope, I did that wrong. How do I undo that?
Say your name again. I forget.
Barorin.
Barorin.
Yeah, like a rar.
Barorin. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
With a ra.
So I don't know how to undo that. I actually want to.
Oh, you did Mind Sliver?
Well, I want to do it on the Dragonborn though, not the dragon.
Okay, so just Alt and click to select a target. Like hold down Alt and click. And then make sure you're selected as well. Like not with Alt click, but just click. So there's an orange box around you and a colored arrow box around your target.
Yes.
Then you can click stuff and it'll work.
Yeah, so it's showing in the chat. Do I just roll damage or does he have to do a save first?
If you've got him selected, it should come up. But if you don't, that's fine. Like if you select him, are you rolling from inside of Foundry?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a room.
Oh, there you go.
I think you gotta make save first. Yeah.
I'm making a save. And it does it to the dragon as well, but that's fine. I'll just ignore his. Undo the dragon one. But yeah, he failed. He's hurt by that. It's the Mind Sliver, so something else happens too, right?
Minus D4 to his next save.
Gotcha. Okay. So how does that exactly work with your narrate that?
Well, I see the dragon just coming in, or the dragonborn coming in, attacking everything, and then this dragon seems to be following him. So I think that this dragonborn's corrupted my dragon that was supposed to be my friend. I'm just like, hey! And the intensity that my hurt, he just feels it in his head.
He definitely heard your voice a little too loud, and he recoils from it. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my targeting again. I don't know how to remove a target, but I'm going
hold
to
Alt and click on things, and it'll either take away or put on 4 arrows around the thing.
Perfect. So with that, I'm going to use my Tentacles of the Deep on the Dragonborn as well, and slap him as slimy claw comes up
Just
from the
wet
floorboards
slap.
beneath him.
He does not appreciate that. Is that a summon where you actually summon a tentacle to be there all the time?
Well,
is it just one?
it's an ability, so let me see how long it lasts for.
I believe it can like bonus action attack every turn. Like
Yes.
yeah, okay. So it's a real tentacle. I have to go into this, and then I go over here. And I need to learn how to read alphabetical order stuff. It would be in here, it would be in here, and it would be called tentacle.
So it lasts for up to 3 minutes.
The big tentacle.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little smaller here.
Sorry, the airship now belongs to the tentacle.
The tentacle's captured now.
Really, I sunk the other ship before we got here. It was my tentacle that ripped it in half.
Mystery solved.
What?
He got us good.
He's been the BBG this whole time, and we never knew.
Now we know.
So
Now we're in trouble.
you did 2 damage to him with it?
Apparently.
Okay. I thought he didn't get a save or nothing, eh?
He should have got a save.
Or it was an attack roll or something? You just automatically get to damage?
I make a melee spell attack.
Yeah, I didn't see an attack roll. I just see damage. You can summon it, that worked, but whether it gets to hit him or not, you have to attack first.
All right,
So you can just roll it. I believe it uses your proficiency bonus or your spell attack kind of thing. So you can just roll a cantrip attack or something, like a fire bolt or whatever, you know. I don't know if it's working as far as or roll a d20. Let's just do it that way.
just a d20. Yep.
Yeah.
So 14.
That will not be enough. I'll glance off of his hide. But it's out there on the deck. The tentacle exists, and
All right. I think that is all I can do.
right on. Ardra Star Chaser.
Arja's gonna run to here, so you can kind of. So, like right there, I can't see the dude. Like I want to be like.
Yeah, you're behind a mast there.
Oh, that's why. Duh.
Yeah. Usually there's a reason if things are wrong.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. I'll stay there for now. I didn't realize that was a mask. That makes a lot more sense. So the first thing Arja will do is he is going to pull out his handy dandy spell star chart that he always has. Look at for a sec, and he's going to cast Guiding Bolt at our Dragonborn friend here.
Okay, I'm going to edit this for 1 second and make this be 100. And that should work better. Yeah? No? Sorry, I got distracted by it. There we go. We can see it now. Sorry, what you're going to do?
Guiding Bolt. And then how do I cast it at advantage? Do I just...
Usually when you cast, the box comes up and you can click how to cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see now.
If you have a crit,
That's...
So is this, what is this, Radiant?
Yep.
He is going to use his reaction to, you see him absorb some of the elements.
I don't know if it went through. I rolled a 22 or a 21, but
21.
it's not. Yeah, 21 to hit. It's not.
Okay, it's because I
Oh,
absorbed
no.
elements on it, and
Ah,
so it's not going to do the full damage. So
Trixie.
can you click damage on it?
yep. Me 16 points of radiant damage.
Nice. I'm glad I did that. So the next time I make an attack, it'll add 1d6 radiant as well.
All right.
And it took off the damage for me already. Good stuff. He's
Cool.
actually looking kind of hurt. That you see him, even though he absorbed it, he took the hit and he went down on one knee for half a second.
All right, and then as a bonus action, the back of Ardra's is just going to shine as he takes a starry form of Archer, and as a bonus action, he's going to shoot him with a bolt. See if I know how to attack with this.
Some of those are strange, yeah.
I'm just going to roll it on.
Sure. I know what you're saying. Oh, I think do I have you selected? Yeah, okay. That's why.
Sorry, I didn't roll with advantage, so it's a 22 to hit.
Yep. That'll hit. 22.
And that is 8 points of radiant damage.
All right.
Then he's going to back up to there. And that'll be his turn.
Okay. He's hurt. He's definitely hurt. Gemini.
Okay, who's hurt more, the rider or the dragon?
Oh, the rider. Nobody's really attacked the dragon yet. The rider has been surrounded and everybody's beating on him.
Is the captain not helping us out?
Oh, he's not in the initiative order. He's putting out. He's spending the turn.
Putting out the fire.
Putting out the fire.
Oh, putting himself out. That's
yeah.
right.
He's
That
kind of
makes
hidden
sense.
behind these barrels right
Okay. So I'm gonna land back on the deck. So I'm 20 feet, I guess, with everyone else instead of the 30.
now. Okay. No problemo.
And seeing everybody beating up on this guy.
Yeah, that dragon's supposed to be 20 feet up too. So, dragon's right behind Jaws.
Okay, how far is the dragon from the rider?
They're like Jaws is being flanked, and if
Jaws.
the dragon rider wasn't being flanked
Okay, I
before
see.
that,
I thought
then Jaws
okay.
would have been hit. Because you can't flank a flank to get advantage, anyways.
Right. Okay. Okay. I see what's happening. Okay. So,
It's a double flank tundra.
I guess seeing as this guy is right in front of me and getting beat up on, we are going to we are going to
Just remember, next attack against him has advantage, and next
He loses.
save he
one
makes
D4.
is minus D4.
And
All
next
attacks
attack
on
he
him have
makes
advantage.
does an extra 1d6.
He's having a bad time.
He's got a 1d6 though. That's nice. He hasn't been able to hit. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
Hmm.
He didn't expect kobolds to be as beefy as you guys seem to be.
Well, you're not.
Usually
Those
he
level
runs
8
through them.
kobolds, you gotta watch out.
They're like kobolds, and I'm not kobold.
Okay. So going to bonus action, use my tempestuous magic again. And it causes gusts of wind to surround me before I cast a spell that allows me to fly 10 feet up without provoking opportunity attacks. So I'm actually back 10 feet up.
Okay, so you are going 10 feet up.
Now I am, yeah. Going back up. Going back up.
Okay.
Actually, can I just not have gone down? Sorry, that was stupid of me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So
Look at this going on.
So from there,
Look
that was
at me.
stupid of me.
What?
Yeah, whatever which way the wind. Okay, so I was 30, and then I'm going to need to use that bonus action to be 40 feet up.
Hmm.
I am going to my bonus action. I am going to use 3 sorcery points
Okay.
on the dragon.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, damn.
To use my heightened spell, sorcerousness, and it forces the creature to have disadvantage on its first saving throw. Okay.
Okay.
Which is going to be a going to be
Suspense is killing me.
I'm so tense.
She's doing this dramatic effect. All right, go for it.
it's going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. As the DM, what happens? You're not the DM right now. What are you doing?
I am casting Thunder Wave
Okay. Constitution save
on
it is.
this guy. Yes, and he at
On the
disadvantage.
dragon.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be at
Uh-oh.
disadvantage because of my height.
Minus D4.
And minus a d4. Disadvantage. Oof. Well then. That's 10.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So it is going to fail. With using mine. Where is it?
Wait, you're 30 feet up, right?
I'm 40 feet up.
You're 40
40 feet up.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So on a failed save, you're going to take thunder damage, which would normally be. Did I say I was casting at 4th level? Because that's what I was doing.
Right. I'll
So
assume that.
going. Sorry, I thought I had said it because I have it pulled up right here. Where is? Where is?
Oh, you don't have 4th level spells on this character sheet for some reason.
Down my D&D Beyond sheet.
Yeah, so just roll it from there.
Well, okay, but I have a thing, and I just had it. It lets me.
It's a sorcerer thing?
It is a storm sorcerer thing. Okay, I'm going to actually. It is my Tempest Cleric thing.
Wait.
Hmm?
Storm sorcerer Tempest
No.
cleric?
Yes. So using my Tempest Cleric Damn. Nope. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Never mind. Because Channel Divinity is an
The
action,
dragon
right?
roars at you. Channel Divinity takes.
Yeah, Channel Divinity is an action. Yeah, okay. Well, darn, then that doesn't work. Okay, but still, okay, I will do my damage. Which is 5d8 under damage.
5d8. Nice. See if you can put him to sleep.
It's 24 thunder wave, thunder damage, and it is pushed back 10 feet
Okay.
from us.
Nice.
And then just throwing this out there, Greg, I think I missed 6 extra damage on the Drake Warden because Rage wasn't activated when I did my attacks. Just saying. But because it's supposed to give me a +2 per attack.
Okay. So the dragon has been hurt. And this guy gets an extra 6 damage.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, because when raging, +2 melee damage with strength weapons, and I use my strength modifier on the magic claws.
Okay, wait.
Did you forget a few dice?
Well, so what I was trying to do, because I have Destructive Wraith as my Channel Divinity, which when I roll lightning or thunder damage, I can use that to deal maximum damage, which is what I was trying to do. And it says Channel
For like a
Divinity,
minute?
Destructive Wraith, no
For a minute
action.
or what?
No, it just says that I can do it
Oh, it's no
with
action.
no
Jeez.
action. No action.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then you can do that.
Okay,
like
so
I said,
then
most channel divinities do take an action, but not all of them.
right. Okay, so yeah, so this is no action. So instead of 24 damage, it'll be max damage. So what is 8 times 5? 40?
40.
Yes, so another 16.
Ooh.
That was what I was trying to do.
I like it.
Nice.
Good job. So I need to do
Next round, just be like max damage thunder wave slap.
That's
So
kind of what I'm
you
doing.
use the channel divinity though, and it only goes once?
Yeah,
Or yeah? Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. One per.
All right then.
Nice slap.
This guy sees you do that.
Mega slap, thunderous boom slap across the face.
The
Yeah.
Dragonborn is not happy. You guys have beaten on him pretty good. And his flaming sword in his hand and his eyes sort of begin to share the same hue. And you see the fire as you hit him with that. You see the fire, or the dragon with that. You see the fire burning in this Dragonborn's eyes because he's like, "Oh, you touched my dragon."
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh no, you didn't. And he will he will cast a spell.
Not to interrupt, but the dragon failed, so he gets pushed back 10 feet too, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Oh, but how does that say if it's large or smaller or anything like that?
This is just a creature?
I guess it's a large creature, so
I don't think so. Mm-mm.
he
I think it's
gets
just
pushed
creature, right?
back into the stairs here, I guess.
Rest in peace, Daz.
Yeah, there's a couple of floorboards that are a little loose now.
Here's a question. I might be mixing up my Pathfinder and D&D. If you cast a spell when other creatures are in melee range of you, do they get opportunity attacks?
Only
No.
That must be
No.
a Pathfinder thing.
No,
Okay.
yeah. I know you can cast the spells with opportunity like Warcaster, I think, but apart from that,
you have to have that.
Got it.
He casts this spell. He gets a damage to a weapon attack. This isn't a weapon attack though. So 4 damage. Yeah, big one. But basically what happens is he puts his sword into his scabbard again, and as he does so, his entire body catches up in fire, and he has increased his movement speed. He has every creature within 5 feet takes 4 damage, and he then runs this way. Actually, no, it'll just be, yeah, he can get out this way. So he will run towards his buddy and he has like 50 feet of movement now, so he'll use half of it to mount the dragon again. And that's his spell and movement. And he still has a bonus action, I believe.
Do those that were near him get their opportunity attacks?
No, because his stride.
Shadow on strike, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, and so you feel, because you did that to him, you feel a energy coalesce around you, and maybe I can even do the thing. Click that, do the thing. Boom.
Do the roll.
Oh no, okay. No, he won't do that. That's concentration, I forgot. Oh well. So yeah, he'll stay there. I don't know if he has a good bonus action. I don't like to not do bonus actions if there is one, but he's got a few. I don't know. Definitely got a few that he could use. I believe. Yeah, well, it basically commands the Drake Warden, or the Drake Dragon, to saddle him up and get ready to go and everything. I just want to make sure I'm not missing something big here, because I feel like I am, but oh well, whatever. He does. He gets on the dragon and starts flying away. Wait, no, it's not the dragon's turn yet. Okay. Keto, you're up. He is now,
Okay.
on top of the dragon, sort of thing. It would be difficult to hit him. You would be within Kobold height of the
Yes.
mount.
That's what Kito's freaked out because he just saw this Dragon just flame up and just like power through and knock back a little bit. So he's like, ah! He's like staggered a little bit. He still has that D4 on him, right? From the Mind Sliver, the Drake Warden. What's that?
I believe the saving throw would last a turn, so yeah, that's still going. Because who
Okay.
did that? That was
I think it's just the
Aurora.
next. I'll double check. I think it's just the next saving throw.
Was
So
that done on the dragon or him? On the
It's
Drake
the
Warden?
next saving throw, but it was done on the
Drake Warden.
Warden, and
Yeah.
the dragon got hit with the thing.
Oh, right. Yes.
And it's still not your
Yes.
turn yet.
That's what I was a bit confused, but yeah, all good.
You're right.
Okay. All right. So Keto is gonna see the Drake Warden saddle up, full retreat, and he's gonna like pull out his little flute and like play this like there's almost a screeching tone, but he thinks it's beautiful. Like, and he's gonna channel his power through it, and he's gonna look the Drake Warden dead in the eye. He's gonna try and look up where he is, and he's gonna cast suggestion on him, and he is gonna go, wait, where you going, Exalted One? Please join us. Come back. We're all friends here. Come back. Come chill in here. So he has to do a wisdom saving throw with the minus D4.
and I'm going to use my my reaction to use my omens. So he's going to have be minus a D6 on that too.
Okay.
Nice. If Keto could high five your character, he would. Like,
3.
Yep.
So minus 1d4 minus 3, wisdom save, which he's not proficient in. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, 13. Nice.
He just failed. I've got 14 save DC. Nice.
With the D4 and the
Clutch!
3, that was it.
That was it.
He rolled an 18, so.
Nice. Come on, please. We can all be reasonable. Come back. Come on. Unsaddle. Come on. Like, gestures him over.
All right. You have you see him change his mind. Maybe
The dragon's like, what?
he stops. The dragon in motion kind of thing. They sort of act as one in a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the bond.
Actually, the dragon, it should be his turn now, technically, instead of your turn.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't have rolled initiative for the dragon, technically.
Rip. Rip.
Because it's got the same initiative as the warden. So
okay.
I will let that happen still.
Okay.
Because he's not
That's
gone
fine.
yet. It
Okay.
would have been, whatever. But he's willing to. He's suddenly, all of a sudden, like, being the fact that things aren't going his way, and you've convinced him, it looks like, to stay there and talk, maybe. You don't know.
Did I? Yeah.
Jaws is gonna go, and then the dragon will go. I'll just keep it the way it is, because that's the way it was.
Okay. So all right. So we could just say he's just doing, on airplane, they're doing the prep before the flight. He's like,
Yeah,
putting
he
on a
was like,
seatbelt and all that.
he was about to leave, and then you cast that, and he's like, huh?
He's like, wait.
Yeah.
All good. And he's gonna see that, the Dragon's hesitating, and he's gonna then look again at Jaws and give him a little wink, and he's gonna give him another bardic inspiration as his bonus action to do as he wills with it.
I mean, I have 2.
You have 2, yeah. Does it stack? Yes, you got 2, yeah.
No, you can only do one.
I only
Yeah.
have
You know what?
one at a
Then never
time.
mind. Yeah, if you still got the one, then you keep that. Yeah. You're
I
good.
don't know if you can
Cool.
keep it for more than. How
They
long
don't
is it?
stack.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
So 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't stack, yeah.
They don't stack.
That would be so broke. I would be so good if I could stack it. All good.
Just spend 10 minutes like singing to
But
people.
he still winks at Jaws, like you know what to do. Kind of like
All right. Jaws, you're
that's
up.
his turn.
Seeing that the Drake Warden has kind of halted the dragon in its path, and they're kind of like a horse rearing up, and then all of a sudden, whoa, hey.
Well, there.
How high up is the Drake Warden?
He's like 10 feet up on the saddle kind of thing.
Yeah.
You can reach his legs if you jump.
Okay. So I will use my movement. I'm going to run and climb up.
Oh, okay. There's not that big of a thing there, so it's just going to take 5 feet of extra movement.
Okay. I can move 45
Yeah,
at a
so you're
time.
good. It's not like it's a a tall wall where you have to do a check or anything.
And then I'm going to run and try to tackle him off of the mount and pin him to the ground.
Okay.
Little ball of fury just
And because I'm raging, I have advantage on strength checks.
So it's going to be a contested strength check? Or are you going to...
go for it.
Yeah, I guess that's...
Yeah, contested strength. And I'll use my inspiration if I need to.
Yeah.
Do I have more negatives or...
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. That's good. Oh, look at that. 20.
Strength
Come on,
I didn't
with
expect
advantage.
come on, Jules.
that. It's a 20.
Plus my d6 for inspiration.
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay.
The kid is like, get him.
So you run. John's like, you hear this like whistle flute thingy, and then you're like, I've already been inspired. And you just start booking it. Take off up this wall, straight up this wall like a wall run ninja, and then barrel over on top of this guy. You take him down on. You guys both land on this ballista, and both take D6 bludgeoning after falling the 10 feet. So
Just so funny. I just pictured this tiny little ball of fury just tackling this massive dragon bottomless dragon.
And
It's an angry
what was I
ball
gonna
of
say?
fury, yeah.
And then I'm still raging, so half that.
Yeah, so you take 1 point of damage. As he takes 3. He got his elbow on the on the ballista.
And as we land, I'm gonna lick his wounds.
Oh no! What? A concentration saving throw? Oh yeah, okay. For Charlin's stride. So I believe I gotta read this again to make sure, but he is on fire. So you're grappling a creature that's on fire. So you are gonna take a little bit of damage from that.
Fair.
I just have to make sure because I don't want to like be.
Well, that's good. I need to take damage or my rage ends. So.
That's true.
So yeah,
doesn't it?
It's all part of the plan.
Only once during a turn. So yeah, it's your turn now. So yes, you can take the damage. So d6 as well, fire damage.
Are you rolling it?
Yeah, I'd roll that quick there.
4. I'm immune to fire damage.
Oh, I am.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm an actual dragon. I take fire damage.
As a not kobold, I'm immune to fire damage.
No, I would have believed you there because I'm doing math in my head. Okay, so you've taken him down. Yeah, he's on fire and you're licking him. What does the lick do again?
It's just to intimidate him. I'm just licking him to intimidate him.
You hear a sizzle
Like,
on your tongue.
Fuck?
You hear a sizzle on your tongue
Spicy.
as it does.
It tastes good.
That's actually where you take the damage. Is 3
From the licking.
3 tongue damage.
Licking damage.
Okay, so now it's the dragon's turn.
Oh.
And the dragon will do a contested strength check as he tries to grapple Jaws.
Hey, I still have advantage on that.
Oh, raging? Yeah, you're raging. Yeah. Normal for me. 18.
And can Keto, as his reaction, go, hey, over here, look over here, and cast silvery barbs to distract the dragon. So basically, he has to re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay, so that's your reaction, and you're using the spell slot.
That's my reaction. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We could do an athletics check. I got a +7 there.
Okay. Wish I had rolled with disadvantage the first time.
Hey!
So you
Gotcha.
have avoided being picked up by the dragon. It instead will bite you. Because it doesn't like the fact that you. Oh my god! An 11.
Does that mean it bites the warden?
Badly misses.
With a night one, with a nat one.
You guys are like
does it bite the warden?
Yeah,
Because we're both right there.
Friend.
You know what? This hasn't been going so well for it. I think that's pretty funny actually. But no, he's gonna make another claw attack at you. But at disadvantage because he is demoralized right now from being so bad as 17.
Yes.
And he's basically gonna try to go over top of his prone buddy and try to protect his body from,
For the harm.
I'm small.
harm.
Am I in there too?
You are like right in there a little bit. he's like trying to push you away while he was attacking you,
I'm trying to crawl in.
and you're trying to crawl in. So, but he's taking a defensive posture over the warden, and you're trying to crawl in and hug and grab do like some wrestling moves on a dragon. Yeah,
Oh,
that's his turn. You hear the gold warden, like you're face to face with him now, right? Like you're licking his face, and
Yep.
as you do that, he's like, "Oh, vile, chromatic creature, get the tongue away from me!" He's
It's
this
gonna
was
like
never
go
the
inside
plan.
his ear.
They never said this was never the
Too
plan. They never.
swirly.
How the hell did you guys sink the ship? And that's like the only thing you get out of him in between his swears was, how the hell did you guys sink the ship? And that's all I needed. What the? He's swearing, and and that's it. So it's Baroran's turn.
Excellent. So the tentacle slurps down back into the floorboards and pops up. Yeah, over here beside the guy. And takes another slap at the Dragonborn.
Okay.
So 19.
That's a hit. I'm pretty sure. He's kind of on top of. I gotta move the dragon. AC. Yes, that hits. Oh, that's another thing that could have changed. Could have equipped him with his plate mail so he didn't hit so easily.
2 damage.
Just chalk that one up to Dragonborn thinking they're invulnerable. He takes the 2 damage.
All right. I guess I will.
Your tentacle also takes 3 damage as it gets close to the flaming Dragonborn.
Throw some Eldritch Blast at him as well.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
So that's a 12 to hit.
Yeah, one was a 12. I didn't see the other one.
Oh, I see. No, I can't.
14 and 12.
So the 14's a miss because he doesn't have his armor on. So that's right. He just came into this battle thinking kobolds.
Kobold scum. Kobold scum.
Yeah, they're gonna run anyways, and
So-
you guys just definitely surprised him.
One of them hits for 7 damage then.
All right.
And then I'll crouch down in the crow's nest and try and stay out of sight.
The fire
Um,
that is running on him, that has been like his spell, has, which I just should also roll a d20. Yep, it's still there, but it's flickering a little bit. It's like he's having a trouble maintaining it. He's not looking so good. The fire that's been flaming around him, a Charlene stride.
It's like you're cooking yourself for me.
So my tentacles have no anything, so
They don't have
it can
HP.
catch fire. It doesn't really hurt him. It's
Oh.
just a flaming tentacle that's slapping at him and leaving like a napalm in its wake.
That is definitely aberrant.
That imagery though.
Okay, so Ardra. This guy's not looking so good.
Ardra is going to think to himself, I wonder if this will. I wonder, and is going to try and cast polymorph on the dragon, but is also going to use his reaction to use woe to reduce the saving throw by a d6.
Okay. Can you use
So
an
I need
action on
a-
your own turn?
Yeah, I usually can.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Just wanted to make
That's a
sure.
6,
A D6
and
is
it's
a 6.
a
Yeah.
it's a wisdom save.
Okay then. Let's do this. Gonna move this thing out of the way. He is proficient with wisdom saves, but it's a -6.
Yep.
Normal roll. What are you trying to turn him into?
A frog.
Normal roll.
Yeah.
No way. No way.
This golden
That's it. Then this
plated
Drake one
frog,
story is ended.
this golden plated frog starts hopping around the deck, and it doesn't look excited to be a frog. That's wow.
That's amazing.
I'm
And then,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's great.
as a bonus action, Ardra is going to use his starry form to shoot an arrow at the Dragonborn, which is going to be a normal roll. It's prone, but it's also got an ally within 5 feet of it.
A normal roll for your attack. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 24 to hit. Or
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
5 points of radiant damage. And
So
as
the frog, that used to be a dragon, stares up at its Drake Warden, asking like, "Why? What's happening? Why am I a frog?" You know, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
the Ardra is just like completely happy that his polymorph worked, and just shoots an arrow, just not really paying attention, but is feeling really cool, right through the Dragonborn at like his foot, because that's what I meant he can see right now.
Yeah, I mean, it hits the Achilles heel, and the flaming spell, you can tell it stopped concentration, and instead it's started to like sort of. He is resistant to fire, not immune to fire, and you're smelling cooking Dragonborn over a roasting fire. As I guess Jaws would have to being like grappled all over him. You know, you could basically get away from him before he goes on. You know, before you catch fire again. But you are, if you don't stop hugging him, you're gonna be on fire.
When I realize he's dead, I'll let go.
Yeah, we're out of combat for the time being, unless somebody does something dumb. Then we'll just put the combat back in.
Ardra's gonna yell, grab the frog, grab the frog.
Did you say eat the frog?
No, grab the
Jiminy is
frog.
definitely
Eat the frog,
going
I'll
for
eat
the
it.
frog.
And the captain comes around the thing and scoops it into a bag. Like, that was a close one. We almost didn't make it out of that one.
Alright, Cap.
Just be wary. It's gonna turn back to a dragon at some point.
Throw it in the water.
Don't say anything.
Or should we eat it? Can I eat it?
I wouldn't
Question.
recommend it.
If we eat it, will it turn back into a dragon inside us? I don't want to do that.
Oh, it's not a good
That's
idea.
nasty.
No.
If you kill the frog, it reverts to the dragon. So I would just leave it for now.
Put him in the bag.
He holds up the bag.
Bag of
and he's
holding?
like,
Oh, just the bag.
He's got a
Oh,
bag.
the bag of holding.
There's a frog in a bag in
Yes.
Captain's hand.
We're in a bag.
I like the idea of putting it in the bag of holding. Gets it away from us.
Yeah, they'll empty it out of our loot and just put the
So
frog in there.
I will remind you, the front of these ships is on fire,
Yeah.
right? So it's not like you
Yeah.
can just quit doing everything and hang out for a while. But if you want to throw it in the bag of holding, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Peter just empties out the bag and throws the frog in there.
So you
Got
emptied the bag
Like-
out.
Yeah.
So you like opened all the contents.
I have lots of stuff in there. That's
There's a lot
right.
of stuff, yeah.
Flammable stuff in there.
Yeah, that's why I want to take it out. Oh shit! No, I won't do that. Peter's not that stupid. All right, throw him in there.
That's why I wanted to make you aware that the ship is on fire.
Yes. I thought I had. Oh, good. There's fire. Okay.
You throw the bag in or the frog into the bag and
To the bag. Yeah.
leave all the
Yeah.
stuff in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a frog in a bag. Captain's happy. Whoa, that was amazing. Woof. I trained the best crews in the world. I'm so good. I'm gonna be a dragon someday.
Yeah, I wanted to know why we sunk the ship.
The what?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He
We
said
found,
we
we
sank
found a
the
ship,
ship.
and
We didn't, but
we came back,
yeah.
and
we
wanted to know-
sunk the ship. We're good pirates.
the best pirates.
The best, yeah.
You're
We're
telling
the
me
best.
you sunk his ship, and that's why he came to kill us.
Not his ship.
No,
Ship's
No.
on fire. Let's get this fire dealt with. Let's go.
All right, so Kito's got to go help out the fire.
Ardra will cast a tidal wave to put out the fire.
Oh, never mind.
That will actually.
That's
put out-
literally what Gemini is on the way up to go do, but Gemini can't move across this goddamn flipping boat.
boss,
Sorry
boss,
about
you
that.
got deckhands for that. We're pirates now. We bosses too. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
So yes, you are able to successfully, between the two of you actually, because one of them is not enough, put out the. Oh, that's why I can't select it. You're able to put out the fires on this main ship, on the main airship, and one of the other ships with your tidal waves.
Awesome.
So there's still one corner of this thing on fire. If anybody else has anything else they want to do with it.
I mean, if no one else does, then I'll go up to it and do another tidal wave.
Okay. And with that, all the fires have been extinguished. The cheers start happening. The little kobolds come out of the cracks, stop cowering and playing dead. A whole bunch of kobolds open their eyes. And
Yeah, it's like, is it over?
yeah, is it over? Night has basically fully fallen on this on your wonderful armada of ships, and I think we could kind of call it a day there, and you guys could discuss,
Yeah.
as the torches come on and the drinks come out and the celebration starts up. We could, if you want to talk about anything now, you can. There's a dead dragonborn on the
On the deck.
deck that everybody is poking at with swords and sticks, and whenever they walk by, because they don't like golds.
I just assumed Jaws was eating it.
It was.
I assume it was cooked and ready to
Yeah,
be eaten.
everyone's around and I'm just like ripping into its stomach, gnawing on
The
it.
tentacle was tenderizing it for a bit. Just flap, flap, flap.
Just turn into a cookie show real quick. Just turn-
Nice.
Stripped it down. I threw whatever it was wearing off to the side.
Okay, so about 10 minutes passes, and the frog suffocates, turns into a dragon, rips the bag of holding, because it's way too big for a bag of holding. All the gunpowder, cannonballs, and everything fall out onto the deck, and the dragon is angry. We'll pick up there next Tuesday.
Oh.
Thank you very much, guys. That was a lot of fun. And I'm glad I got back
Thank you.
into doing some. I don't know if it was a little too distracting with the VTT stuff or it helped out. I don't know. Still working on the balance, so any suggestions that anybody has, feel free. And if this is too distracting or that doesn't work or whatever, we can deal with that off stream. Thank you for not bringing that up on stream, Jen, that you couldn't see and couldn't move. I appreciate that, because it does stall things when people have technical issues. So you guys are great. If you did have problems, I'm sorry, and we'll try to work through that. But I think we did okay this time, so happy about that. We will be doing PvP tournaments coming up, PvP games. They're not streamed right away. I'm going to film everything. Either 8 or 16 matches, or 8 or 16 people, sorry. And so it's either going to be like a 3-round or a 5-round or whatever it is tournament, 4-round, 5-round, whatever. And I'll film them all separately, doing like a 1 or 1.5 hour session with 2 different people, and in the arena. And I will actually, why not show everybody the arena right now? You don't get to see the active arena, but you do get to see an arena that I've got too much stuff going on here already. My Curse of Strahd crew is hanging out in here right now, just doing some testing. But this is essentially what the size of the thing that you're fighting in the PvP tournament, and it's 115 feet wide, 55 feet this way. There are traps that perception checks or passive perception checks can pick up. You can interact with levers and things like that you find on the walls and on the floors and whatnot to use these traps. Interacting with the lever is sort of like a incidental action sort of thing. You can decide, depending on your passive skills and everything, and how much of a turn you want to spend on interacting with the arena. You basically just want to avoid the traps and just be aware of them. But if you are skilled enough or have enough resources to use handles and things like that along the way, flip switches and things like that, you might be able to use them to your advantage and make it difficult for your opponent. There are all various kinds of traps around this place. The traps are basically designed to keep the players together. When players are separated, running away from each other, when one player is running away from another player all the time, there is a way, even if with flight or with whatever, you're not safe. You're never safe, is the idea. So it's a number of rounds, probably 7 rounds, and you win 4 of the 7, and you're through. Not that hard. We'll see. So it's going to be level 8 to start. People who make it through that round will level up to level 9. Next round, level 10, etc. And you will have a magic item that if you die, the person who beat you gets to keep everything that you had. So whoever walks out of the arena walks out with everything, and they walk out to the lounge over here, actually, where you will be able to go to the blacksmith. There's flippable furniture type things, so you can use this as cover. Interact with different things around the arena, exploding barrels, that sort of thing. These guys almost saw some of that today. And yeah, there's a blacksmith there. There's a shop merchant there. You can buy anything you want. Even if so, once you're into the tournament, I will load your character in, and you can prep in this area and test stuff out outside of the arena anytime you want, 24 hours a day, I believe. It should work. So that being said, see you guys next Tuesday. I don't know if anybody's listening to that anyways, so we'll see. But I have a record of it now. It's out there. Let's do this. PvP tournament's going to be fun. Curse of Strahd starting up in another few weeks after that. 2 weeks from now. We'll see.
Oh, cool.
One-shots.
I've been one-shots.
Ciao now. Anybody want to say anything?
Bye. Thank you. Love you guys.
I love my Kobold crewmates. Good job. Good teamwork.
Not kobolds.
All right. Not Kobold. That's right. Sorry.
I love it. Okay. See you guys next week. Same bat time.
All right. Peace out. Thank you.